just they know the scope. We don't break the news, we just break the news down.
It's most definitely scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big scope gang. Salute to everybody that watched this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's scope gang or no gang or don't bang. Salute to everybody that did it. Hold on.
I want to say all this real quick, y'all. Go, hey, gang, come on, man. Just be able to go with Big Cartel, y'all. Go to the website, gang. I got everything in every color, gang. We got everything in every single color, gang. Go show me some love. I think you did. Hey, break your gas, man, on a stove gang trade. You might not gang, you know. Yeah, y'all niggas tell me y'all big smoke in the chat, y'all big blow and shit. But why ain't you ain't got your trade yet, nigga? Why ain't you niggas ain't got your trade yet?
Go to the website and shop with your boy. Just say no to scope.
Man, salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute, gang. What we doing, man? Hold on, where I'm at. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Let me see, who was that? Somebody was complaining about my damn intro being too long. 187 twin, chill, fam, chill. Roll you some gas up, bro. It did roll you some gas. I'm like, matter of fact, I ain't got my gas all the way rolled up right now. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Salute, man. Salute, gang. Hey, who gonna put some color in this chat first? We're gonna do a breakdown tonight, man. Friday night. I promised y'all a smoke out, man. Trust me. I was like, I'm not going live tonight, nigga. I've been in court all day, fam. We was up all last night. I said, nigga, hell no. You promised the gang, fam. You promised the gang, bro. I said, you promised the gang a pop out. We gotta pop out, fam. We gotta pop out tonight, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Of course, if y'all was watching me today, of course, y'all seen I was down there at Lou Sterry at Dallas County at the courthouse having horrible flashbacks. You did. Thanking God it wasn't me on trial today. I wasn't in court today. God damn, thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. Thank you, it wasn't me, man. Every time I looked at Yella Beezy today, I said, man, thank God that ain't me, man. Damn, that could have been me, man. Damn, this could have been me. Thank God, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Where y'all at, gang? Smash that like button, put some color in my chat. Turn me up. Somebody hit that cash app already. Let me see who showed me this love already. Somebody showed me some love, man. Somebody showed some love. Let me see what's going on here, man. It is. Let me see. Who is that? Who is that? Let me see. Hold on. I gotta let my shit catch up, man. Hold on. Is that you? Is that? Let me see. Shout out to Marlon, man. Salute to my guy Marlon for that cash app, man. Salute to my guy Marlon for that cash app. Salute my guy. I'm still rolling up, gang. Give me 1 second. I'm still rolling up, man. Give me 1 second, gang. But I do got some updates, man. I do want to speak on the Nolan Wells situation a little bit. I want to touch on that a little bit. Do want to touch on the whole, the Mo 3 situation, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. I got to go back and change some of my theories, gang. You did? After seeing what I seen today, man. Oh, my God, man. Toby shook. Man. Yeah, man. That Carmelo Anthony situation was a true warning that Yella Beezy to get that nigga the fuck out of this corner. I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see it, man. Shout out to Adrian, man. Salute to Adrian. Salute, gang. Salute to everybody donating to the platform. Y'all turn this bitch all the way up, man. It's Friday night. Y'all turn me up, gang. It is Friday night. We're doing a smoke out tonight, gang. Tonight is a smoke out. We're going to go over a few things, man. Of course, we're going to be back on that Nolan Wells situation hard. The funeral is on what, Monday? And they saying it should be some new news coming out soon. So we finna go crazy next week and really get to breaking that down, running through there. We ain't letting nothing slide. We finna get some things tonight too, though, gang. Smash that like button. Let me roll something up real quick. Let me put some of this Reggie in this guard real quick, gang. Shout out to everybody smoking that Reggie tonight, gang. It is a smoke out, man. Yeah, I don't give a damn. You got a square tonight. I don't care what you're smoking on, man. Light it up, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute, man. Salute. I got a couple stories I want to break down, man. You did. We got a few stories we're gonna break down. Let me roll up, gang. Let me twist. Let me put something in the air with y'all, man. It is. Yeah, I'm talking about y'all don't be rolling up. Y'all don't be smoking. Tonight it's me. I ain't got nothing rolled up. Let me get something rolled up real quick, gang. Salute to everybody. But y'all feel free to donate while I'm lighting up, gang. You know what I mean? Y'all feel free to go crazy, my nigga. But we do got some updates, man, in the Nolan Wells situation. But of course, in the Mo 3 situation, man, they got a chance to look at that boy Yella Beezy out today, man. Yeah. Got a chance to look at Yella Beezy today, man. That nigga in there, I mean, and this ain't about me. But yeah, when he seen me, the nigga was like, oh shit, there goes Sco. Oh shit. That's how I felt when I seen that nigga. Oh shit, nigga. It's about that time, my nigga. We've been talking about this shit. Well, we here now. Oh yeah, we here now. Smash that like button, y'all be in the building, gang. Salute to everybody rock with me, gang. Yeah, I was at the courthouse today, man. Oh, it went down, gang. It went down. I got a chance to witness some shit that I feel like don't look too good for Yella Beezy, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, gang. Don't look too good for Yella, man. Smash that like button, gang. Give me 1 second. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. Let me see. Yeah, somebody said roll that bullshit up. Here we go. Smash that like button, gang. Hold on. Let me twist up real quick. Let me get right real quick, gang. Let me get right. And this is some Reggie for show, gang. This is for show some Reggie and I'm smoking on, gang. This is the smoke out. Salute to everybody popping out tonight, gang. We got some updates, man. We got some updates for show. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. Hold on. It's Friday night. You niggas ain't got, most of these niggas in the chat, y'all ain't got no chicks at the crib. Y'all ain't getting no ass at all. So y'all in here, man. Most of you women in this chat, I ain't gonna talk about the ladies. I ain't gonna talk about the ladies, man. But you niggas, y'all for sure ain't got nothing. Y'all for sure ain't got nothing going on tonight, nigga. Y'all for sure ain't laying beside nothing. I already know how these niggas over here get down. These niggas over here is married to Pornhub. Yeah, these niggas over here married to Pornhub for sure. Oh, yeah. That's why I see no West Coast. It's a Friday night. 90% of niggas in your chat ain't getting no ass at all. You might as well go live, fam. Them niggas ain't got nothing to do, fam. You did. Them niggas ain't got nothing to do. You did. Shout out to the ladies in the building. So I'm not talking to the ladies. Let me roll up, gang. Let me roll up. You know, I'm a professional roller, gang. Nobody rolls like me, fam. So let me go ahead and twist this up real quick. Yeah, okay. Nobody roll like me. So boom, 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 and boom, and boom, and I'm done. Boom, boom. Hold on. Do a little surgery. Hold on, a little surgery. If you're a professional like me, then you got to do a little surgery every now and then. Yeah. Professional roller. If y'all ever want to have a blunt rolling contest one night, man, let me know, gang. I might do that one night, gang. I don't give a damn. You roll up backwoods, switches, whatever you roll up. We might have a blunt rolling contest one night. I might get a winner, nigga. Couple hundreds, man. Who knows? Or then again, I might enter the contest and take the whole shit. Yeah, I might enter the contest and take all the bread. Smash that like button, man. All right. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Smash that like button, gang. Where was I going with this first, gang? Where did I want to go first, man? Where did I want to go first? Before I get into everything, like I said, we got some Nolan Wales updates I want to get into, man. Let me see. Yeah. We got some Nolan Wales update I want to get to, but I got to get into some Mo3 updates for show, too, for a little bit, gang. Let me see, where was I going with this? Before I get to that, gang, it's Friday night. Y'all kick your feet back, man. Kick back tonight, man. Y'all ain't got to do too much tonight, man. Kick back and just enjoy the show tonight, gang. Y'all ain't got too much to do tonight, gang. Smash that like, but let me see what's going on here. The real Stephanie G. Shout out to the real Stephanie G. Skull on a Friday. Got them handcuffs off. I see. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute, gang. Handcuffs off. What you talking about? What handcuffs? What you talking about? Smash that like button, gang. Smash that like button. So let me see. You can't outroll or outsmoke me, said Cali Blue. Cali Blue, if you want to moderate, I'll get your ass over the timeout right now. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Hold on. Another cash app just came in. Shout out to the cash app, gang. Yeah, you did. Shout out to, let me see, who was this, man? Shout out to Jasmine for the cash app, man. Salute to Jasmine for the cash app. Salute, gang. Yeah, y'all turn me up. Shout out to Jasmine for that cash app, gang. Before I get into the Mo3 update, before I get into the Nolan Wales update, you know what I mean? Before we run through there one more time, I want to go here real quick, man. Who's seen this story, man? A woman shot a man that was hiding under her daughter's bed. Did y'all see this shit right here? Did y'all see this shit right here, man? A woman shot a man hiding under her daughter's bed. Hey, look, man. Salute to this woman, man. If you ever found somebody hiding in your damn house, let alone under your damn daughter bed, nigga, I'm talking about that's a free body, my nigga. When I tell you I'm finna catch that body, I'm finna sit beside the body and smoke a blunt for a minute before I call 911. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a blunt up before I call 911 because I just caught a free hat. Man, let's check out this story, gang. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody. But y'all, we're going to run through a few updates, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, gang.
Tonight's crime alert. A local mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's found hiding with shooting and killing. Mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who...
She was charged? What? Hold on. She was charged for what?
Alert. A local mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live in the neighborhood where the shooting took place with the latest on what happened. Caitlin?
What?
Good afternoon, Stephanie. This shooting took place here at around 1:40 a.m. and it happened at this home right across from me on Travis Road. Now, this all happened after a mother found a man in her house. She says he was hiding under a child's bed. When police arrived, they found the man dead near the front porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder.
What? Oh, I be in the goddamn show, nigga. What? What? Oh, yeah, somebody said, Highlander said, call Ben Crump. Nigga, what? You mean to tell me you found a stranger hiding under your door, your kid bed? I don't know if it's a little boy, little girl. You find a goddamn stranger in your crib under your kid's bed, and you shoot and kill him, and you get locked up. What the fuck is this world coming to, man? See, this that racist shit right here, yeah. Let me find out. This better not been a god, man. I smell bullshit, gang. Yeah. Don't make me go put a post a goddamn GoFundMe for Kendra Scott, goddamn it. Yeah, free Kendra Scott around this bitch, man. Yeah, free Kendra, man, like that gas
porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The man who was shot has now been identified as Redarius Morton. According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch, and that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head. Now, I spoke with one neighbor who says he feels bad for everyone involved.
Man.
For the child, since her mama going to jail, the boy family since he was walking away, and I guess
I'm confused. Shout out to Stephanie G for that cash app, man. Who's the Stephanie G? So a kid invited a pervert to the house. Mom coming there, the pervert is hiding under the bed, and then he gets his shit, get ready to leave, and mom shoot him in the back of the head, and that's a crime? What? We need more like her. Somebody said that's murder, Sco. Are you niggas, man? Hell no. Bro, how old is the dude she shot? Yeah, how old? Let me run it back a little bit more.
According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch, and that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head. Now, I spoke with one neighbor.
Well, damn. Okay. Hold on, gang. So her 13-year-old invites a 20-year-old boy to the crib. If I'm hearing this shit correctly, her 13-year-old invites a 20-year-old boy to the crib. Mom finds the boy hiding under her bed, under the child bed. He gets his shit, gets ready to leave. Mom shoots him in the back of the head. How y'all feel about that, gang? Is that murder, or should they free her, or is that murder, gang? Let me know in the chat, gang. Should they free her, or is that murder? Talk to me, gang. I'm confused right now, man. I'm confused because I'm a dad. You feel? Yeah. That little fast little girl been online talking to them niggas, man. Y'all better check on y'all kids, man. You niggas over here old. Y'all better check on y'all grandkids, man. Yeah, you better check on your kids and your grandkids, man. They be on that internet. No telling who they meeting, who they talking to. Oh, wow, man. If I'm a dad, you dig? And shout out to moms here because y'all probably feel the same way. But if I'm a dad and I catch my daughter, she 13, she fast, she done invited some grown-ass 20-year-old nigga to the house, well, I'm sorry, bro. You should have did your research. Bah! You feel me? You should have did your research, my nigga. You should have asked for an ID, my nigga. You feel me? Yeah, you should be fam. I'm sorry, gang. But I'm not that matter. Now, like I said, it do sound kind of wrong because the little girl invited him over. Fad, no telling she told him she was 14, 15. We don't know the full story behind what she was telling him. So it is in a way you feel like, damn, it's all fucked up. But man, these niggas don't learn to leave these little girls alone. I told y'all, man, all you niggas out here fucking with these kids. All you niggas, man, she was 13. Come on, gang. Come on, she was 13. Come on, man. If she was 13 and you 20, that's a big age gap. It ain't like he was 17, 16, and you like, okay, they teenagers. Okay, come on, hear me? This nigga was, I know y'all say, well, so 20 ain't number 1 year off from being 19. But, man, nah, I blame these niggas out here being so horny, man. Yeah, I blame that nigga for being so horny. Niggas be thinking with they dick. Niggas always want some pussy, some quick pussy too, some manipulative pussy, something they can just, you know what I mean? He done lied to the girl, probably told her all kind of weird shit, got to a crib, but then you got to blame the little girl too for being fast and inviting somebody to mama house. And yeah, I mean, he was invited over. That's something else too, gang. That's what's gonna play out in court, is that he didn't break in the house. He wasn't graping the little girl. He was invited to the crib, let into the house, and when mama found out, bah, yeah, man. God damn it, y'all. In a court of law, that's probably gonna be murder, man. Fuck. God damn it. In a court of law, that's gonna be murder, man. Damn, man. Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Salute Skull for working on the whole week overtime. Appreciate you. Even you don't read our Trump super chat, man. Nigga, Lou Vega, I read all your shit. Stop the bullshit, man. Yeah, I fuck with everybody. Fuck with Donald Trump, and you a Republican, a Democrat. I fuck with everybody over here, gang. Shout out to my nigga Lou Vega though. That nigga's a Trump supporter. Smash that like button, gang. Yeah, man. How would y'all handle this situation, man? I mean, how would y'all have handled this, man? Am I wrong for seeing me? Because if I'm a dad, I catch a nigga, a grown-ass man high under my daughter's bed, fam. I think I might catch a hat, or I might just beat the nigga damn to death. Yeah, maybe you don't just blow the little nigga brains. I take that back, man. Maybe you don't just blow the nigga brains out. But you damn sure beat him an inch of his life, my nigga. You damn sure stomp him the fuck out. You damn sure drag his ass out the crib by one leg, stomping on the nigga, beating on the nigga. Yeah. I might put that blade out over my shit. Hold on. Y'all know how. Oh, hey, say y'all know I've been. Yeah, hey, look. Y'all. Hey, y'all know I've been waiting to use my shit, nigga. You feel me? Y'all know I've been waiting on a reason, my nigga. Y'all know I've been waiting on a reason, my. See, this is you mean? Y'all know I've been waiting on a reason, nigga. Ooh, that's that Crocodile Dundee. That's that Cobra. Yeah, that's that Cobra knife right here, nigga. I might not go get the gun. Yeah, I'm not getting the pistol. Yeah, look at that, yeah. Look, hey, nigga, y'all ain't got one. I can't even touch the tip of that motherfucker, man, nigga. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. I've been waiting to break this motherfucker out right here. I've been looking for a reason. The niggas don't want nothing. Niggas ain't been asking for no problems though. I've been looking for a reason. But this might be the reason to break out the Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, put that motherfucker away, fam. He's not gonna put that bitch away, fam. You know what I mean? Yeah. But either way, it's sad, man. It's all fucked up. Mom is now going to jail. What, capital murder charges? Damn, bro. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Republicans are the snowflakes now. Shout out to Sergio, man. Salute to Sergio, gang. Yeah, man. But either way, y'all, she gonna be charged with murder, man. No matter how you look at it, if the girl invited the boy over, if the boy was leaving the crib and then mama blow his brains out from the back, man, that's probably gonna be murder in a court of law, gang.
Who says he feels bad for everyone involved.
That like button, gang.
For the child, since her mom going to jail. The boy family since I'm walking away. And I guess I feel bad for the mama. She should have thought more.
Now, I spoke to multiple neighbors who say that in this case, nobody wins. Now, we're actively working to confirm the age of the man that was involved and the juvenile, and we'll have more on that at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader, WREG News Channel 3.
And
that's fucked up, man. Let me see. T-Ski said if she would have shot him inside the house, she could have argued self-defense and said her kids were in jeopardy, but she walked them out and shot him. Yeah, man. Shout out to T-Ski, man. Sad situation, though, man. 9 times out of 10, that's probably a single black mama over there trying her best to raise her kids. Doing, you know what I mean? Mama probably ain't got no nigga over there. How dare you walk in, your 13-year-old daughter got some dick in there, and you don't. You know what I mean? Mama over there single. Mama ain't got no nigga over there. Hell yeah, she killed that nigga, man. Smash it. Mama ain't been dick down in forever, and she walk in the house, and it's a grown-ass nigga under her 13-year-old. Y'all don't understand how much. Look. I know it sounds stupid what I'm saying right now, but I'm telling you, it matters. Mama ain't been dick down in months, and she come in the crib, and it's a grown-ass man under her daughter's bed. Oh, yeah, man. You got to go, my brother. Bah! You got to go. Nigga, you got to go. You was better off trying to come over here and holler at the mama, my nigga. You was better off just trying to put the gas, trying to holler at mama. Damn, man. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's go here real quick. Let me see. Let's go here real quick, gang, because today I was in the courtroom, man. Let's talk about this. Let's get into this Mo 3 situation, man. Because today, man, we was at the courthouse, man, and yeah, that nigga Yella Beezy was in the building. Yella Beezy was in the building, man, mobbing through. And I tried to get a sound bite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried to see if Yella had some things he wanted to say. What's good, Yella? We ain't had a chance to talk yet, my nigga. We talked one time. Me and Yella talked for a little bit on the phone one time. Me, him, Rainwater, and another cat. They was trying to get him and Rain to link up, but Rain wasn't trying to link up the nigga. He was trying to get the money. He was trying to get Rain to throw the civil suit out. That shit didn't work. But when Yella finally seen me today, he kind of looked at me like, nigga, we got in the courtroom. He looked like, look at this nigga here, man. I looked at him like, look at this nigga here, man. But I tried to get a sound bite from Yella, but Yella wasn't fucking with me, man. I can't get a sound bite, Yella. I can't get a sound bite.
Jose Bodega being in grand jury testimony, my brother.
Now, Yella Beezy walked through, but this is the main nigga I want y'all to see right here. This is the main nigga I want y'all to see. This is the main nigga. Let's stay right here real quick. Let's stay right there. Damn, little Greg, ugly ass nigga, man. They was finna beat little Greg up yesterday, I heard. They was talking about whooping that nigga at the courthouse. So I came up there and shit there. I mean, I came to the courthouse today. Little Greg felt a little more comfortable and shit, a little more. You know what I mean? Yeah, little Greg felt a little more comfortable and shit. Yeah, man. Ugly ass nigga, fam. I said, damn. Smash that like button, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, little Greg was in the building, man. Little Greg, I said, God damn. Yeah. We was in the courthouse today, man. And yeah, it almost went down in there, man. But little Greg was in the building, and yeah, he was just happy that Skull was in the building because they said you trying to press them niggas. You tried to press them yesterday. But Yella Beezy was in it. Let's talk about Yella Beezy though, man, because man, it ain't looking good for Yella, gang. It ain't looking good for Yella, man. It ain't looking good for Yella at all, gang. It ain't looking good for Yella, man, at all, gang. Yella Beezy was in court today, man, and you know it was basically a motion. It was a motion to try to get certain things not brought into the trial. You know what I mean? It was a motion to throw certain things out, mainly the music and a lot of things that was, you know, circulating around this whole rap beef, man. And today I got a chance to finally see that Yella Beezy don't have a good attorney in Toby Shook, man. Not at all, gang. I mean, the same guy who represented Carmelo Anthony was in the courtroom today. They had Detective Barnes on the stands, a black detective from Dallas, a man that's been covering this Mo 3 case, I mean, before Mo 3 died. That's the thing that is. Detective Barnes, who they had on the stand today, this man has been covering the Mo 3 case since Mo 3 was alive. He's been covering the beef between Yella, Trap, Mo 3 partners. He's been covering this thing before Mo 3 died, before Yella got locked up, before Keywan, before Roy Lee got shot. So he know his shit, man. And when they tried to cross-examine him today, man, it didn't work that well at all, gang. It wasn't good. Let's go to the news real quick. I think this thing might be televised, gang. Y'all might get to see the Mo 3 trial televised. Let's go here real quick, gang. Let's go here. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang.
We are in day 2 of a pretrial hearing for a Dallas
Smash that like button, gang.
Investigators say he allegedly hired someone to kill another local rapper back in 2020. Fox 4's Stephen Dial has an update.
Smash that like.
The past 2 days of testimony in this pretrial hearing centered around a key theme. Can a rapper's song lyrics be used as evidence? In this case, evidence of an alleged murder for hire by Dallas rapper Yella Beezy in the death of fellow rapper Mo 3. The murder of Mo 3, whose legal name is Melvin Noble, happened back in 2020. Yella Beezy, whose legal name is Marquise Conway, is accused of organizing the murder for hire. Detective Eric Barnes testified that throughout the feud between the rappers, Yella Beezy allegedly said in a song he put a bounty on the head of Mo 3. The defense Thursday put up an expert saying that these rappers are playing a character and their lyrics should not be used against him.
Now think about that. That's what that's what your boy Toby Shook dumbass said today in court. When Toby Shook was talking, bro, I couldn't believe it, y'all. Let me tell y'all about Toby Shook, man. Okay, I watched Toby Shook, you know, online. I went and looked at some of his past cases that I've seen where he didn't get off a couple of police officers. We've seen how he fucked over Carmelo Anthony. And now he's finna fuck over Yella Beezy. Now at first I was like skeptical because the videos I was watching of Toby Shook was old videos. He represented Amber Geiger, the white bitch who walked in Botham John's house in Dallas and shot the nigga on his couch and walked into his apartment and shot him. He's been covering people like a lot of cases where you feel like, yeah, there's some race shit. Now, these are two niggas. This is a bunch of young niggas involved. So he feel like, well, maybe he can go in here and get down on these young niggas. All he got to do is, discredit these cats, make these gang bangers and street niggas look like they lying on Yella. Anybody that testify against Yella, just make it look like they lying on them. But today I realized something. I said, yeah, Toby Shook is too fucking old for this case. He's too old, gang. Yella Beezy is head to the goddamn penitentiary, man. Toby Shook was too old. He could not keep up. He don't understand the lingo. He don't understand the rap songs. He don't understand the history of Yella Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Mo3. Today I realized Toby Shook don't know what the fuck is going on, fam. Old nigga too, man. Every time he walked up to the goddamn, walked up to cross-examine Eric Barnes, he took forever to get up there and shit. The nigga can't see and shit. He had to put his reading glasses on and shit. He could, reading slow and shit. Okay, so what is this? Do y'all know this man tried to use Big Tuck? If you're from Dallas, y'all, if you're from Texas, you know about a rapper named Big Tuck. Toby Shook told the whole courtroom today that he walked up to Eric Barnes and showed him some lyrics from rapper Big Tuck from Dallas, y'all. And Big Tuck got a song called Not a Stain on Me. He walks up to him and then he reads some lyrics from Big Tuck lyric. That's, something about putting bread on your head. And he told Barnes, like, hey, man, Mo3 wasn't the first one to ever say that. Look, all kind of rappers say that. You know what I mean? All the rappers talk like this. But Eric Barnes to remind that nigga that, yeah, but every rapper ain't sitting in court for murder for hire, capital murder, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't Lil Durk and Yella Beezy. Big Tuck ain't got nothing to do with this shit, fam. This is Yella Beezy. This shit really happened. Mo3 is really dead. He got millions of songs talking about putting bread on niggas' head and getting Mo3 knocked off. The first song we went through today was a song called, let me see, hold on, gang. Let me pull up some of my notes real quick. I got a lot of notes, man. A lot of notes. The first song they put up was a song called Hitters. You know what I mean? And Barnes let it be known that the song Hitters was the first song where he, after Mo3 died, where he was hearing Yella Beezy talk about, all these bags on niggas' heads and getting niggas knocked off. They played the song. At the 212 mark of the song, you could, you just hear Yella just basically bragging about the murder of Mo3. You know what I mean? They played a song called Take 3, where you could hear Yella Beezy just, bragging about getting niggas knocked off. And basically rapping about, the death of Mo3. They got the playing music from Trap Boy Freddy. And it's crazy because in this case, they got Trap Boy Freddy as a co-conspirator. And he hasn't been arrested. But today, Detective Barnes let it be known that, it ain't over with yet. You know what I mean? There is no, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to murder, they not finna just hang this shit up, man. You feel me? When it comes to murder, Yella Beezy is on trial right now. But trust me, Trap Boy Freddy he could be next, gang. And I kept saying that maybe Trap might not get locked up. they finna go to trial. Trap finna fuck around, just, take the stand, say a bunch of bullshit. But he let it be known, man, that no, when it comes to Trap Boy Freddy, no, Trap Boy ass could fuck around and get locked up too still. Yeah, Trap Boy Freddy could still be locked up for this, man. They got Trap Boy as a co-conspirator in the case. So what they saying is that Trap Boy Freddy wasn't arrested, but they feel like they got enough on that nigga to where if they put a few more pieces together, if a few more niggas get to talking the right way, it's a possibility Trap Boy Freddy can get locked up too. So you know what that makes me think? That makes me think that after they lock up Yella Beezy and Keywan White and possibly Devin Brown, that it might be a goddamn RICO. I know y'all hear people talking about them RICOs all the time, but it's a good chance that now the feds might double back and come scoop Trap Boy Freddy ass up for not only the murder of Mo3, but a lot of other shit that go on in Dallas. You know what I mean? Detective Barnes, this is the guy right here, y'all, that's been covering this case, has been breaking this thing down long before the Mo3 sector. He was on top of this. They brought up the Unruly Citizens concert, the concert in Frisco, Texas, where, where Mo3 was on the ticket, and they said Mo3 wasn't on the ticket, and they were showing everything. They showed Yella Beezy popping shit about Mo3 not supposed to be there in the fight that almost broke out, and Mo3 getting arrested. They ran through a long history of beef, but mainly all this shit was revolved around this music, around these songs, and every song they played, man, I looked over at Yella Beezy, man, and Yella was just looking like, I could tell now It's finally sinking in to Yella Beezy that this shit was dumb as fuck. It's finally sinking into Yella Beezy that Trap Boy Freddy damn near lined him up, bro. Trap Boy Freddy lined that nigga up, bro. Trap Boy Freddy was doing all this rapping. You know what I mean? He especially knowing that Keywan White had been arrested and they had and they could tie Yella Beezy and Keywan White together, man. And Trap just kept on rapping, kept rapping. I think that what really hurt them niggas was all the rapping and talking after Mo3 died. Everything they said before look, while Mo3 is alive, they doing a lot of rapping. They dissing Mo3. They got the I Am My Brother's Keeper mixtape out. That's all cool and all. It was the bars that came after Mo3 died that really counted the most. And that's why the prosecution, the defense, that's why Toby Shook is trying to get all the music thrown out, especially all the music that came out after Mo3 died. Because that shit is just pure evidence, man. They got to playing them songs today, which we've heard a lot. If you're a Mo3 fan, if you're from Dallas or anywhere around, wherever you're from, you fuck with Mo3. When you go back and listen to them songs, man, you like, damn, I ain't heard a lot of them songs in a while. And they got to playing them hoes, and I was like, yep, you niggas is cooked. Toby Shook couldn't keep up. He don't know the music. He don't know the lyrics. He don't know the lingo. He don't got no history, no real history on the beef. So Detective Barnes on the stand was just schooling the shit out of Toby Shook old ass. And I do believe that music will be submitted into evidence. And in that trial, that jury will get to hear every fucking bar that him and Trap Boy Freddy rapped about, laughing at Mo3 after he died. Now, some people say, well, Sco, that's just circumstantial evidence. That don't mean they killed him. Bullshit. You know what I mean? The way they painting this picture, the Bodega might be taking a stand and testifying. I'm telling y'all right now, man, it's not looking good for goddamn Yella Beezy, man. It's not looking good for Yella at all. They broke these lyrics down today, man, and I do believe these lyrics will be in the trial. Remember, trial starts August 24th. Today is just a pre-trial. Like I said, they just going through things that the defense won't throw. This is Toby Shook right here, and they were just going through things that Toby Shook wants thrown out, but he didn't do a good job at all. I'm talking about at one point, Yella was looking at him like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I looked over at Yella at one point in time when Toby Shook wasn't making no sense. And even Yella was looking like, man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, fam? Yella Beezy, if you listen tonight, nigga, you better fire this old white motherfucker right here. You seen how he did Carmelo Anthony, man. At first, I thought Toby Shook was finna come with some shit. I was like, nah, Toby Shook a bad motherfucker when it comes to discrediting niggas. But after I seen his performance, you gotta actually see this shit. It's one thing to talk about it and guess about it. But when you go in that courtroom, get to see how people are moving and how he was handling the case, I said, yeah, Yella, your ass is in trouble, fam. I believe Yella Beezy will get life in prison now. Y'all changed my whole shit. I thought it was 50-50 at first. I believe Yella Beezy will be getting life in prison, gang. Smash that goddamn like button. Shout out to Huggy Holiday, man, for that cash app. Salute to Huggy Holiday for that cash app. Shout out to Sko Gang Shane for that cash app. Salute to everybody donating to the platform, gang. Salute, gang. Smash that like button, gang.
Yella Beezy allegedly said in a song he put a bounty on the head of Mo3. The defense Thursday put up an expert saying that these rappers are playing a character and their lyrics should not be used against him. Here's some of the back and forth from court today.
Some of y'all are saying, why did Yella Beezy choose Toby Shook as an attorney? This was before the Carmelo Anthony trial. I think he got Toby Shook before Carmelo. Once I would have seen what happened to Carmelo, yeah, if I'm Yella Beezy, I would have said, nah, fuck that. The way y'all just did my young nigga Carmelo Anthony, the way y'all just let that nigga, y'all hung him out to dry. The way y'all didn't do no objections, no nothing. And even today, Toby Shook missed a lot of chances for objections. Because then I realized, you know what? I'm looking at Toby Shook I'm looking at the back of his fucking head the whole time. I'm like, why ain't this old ass white man standing up objecting nothing? Because he don't know what the fuck is going on, y'all. The man is every bit of 75 years old. He don't understand hip hop. He don't understand our culture. He don't know how to get Yella Beezy out this shit. I hope Yella watching tonight, man. Yella, if you watching, he don't know how to get you out this shit. He don't got a fucking clue. Yella Beezy, if you want to see the light of day, nigga, after August, you better fire Toby Shook, fam. You better fire him now. If you don't, arrivederci, nigga, your ass going to jail for life. Smash that like button, gang.
We want a first-person narration
for Yella Beezy, gang.
in this investigation because of the keep it in the street motto. We weren't able to get that in an
Like,
interrogation room.
like, yeah.
We had to go to YouTube to get it. We had to go to social media to get it.
Listen to that. One more time. Listen to that.
An interrogation.
Listen to this.
The keep it in the street motto. We weren't able to get that in an interrogation room. We had to go to YouTube to get it. We had to go to social media to get it.
That nigga just said we had to go to YouTube. This is Detective Barnes, y'all. He's telling y'all right now they had to go to YouTube to get a lot of this evidence, man. Do y'all know most of the evidence is coming off Vlad TV and Breakfast Club and I'm sure a lot of these Mo3 sector channels, they had to go watch interview after interview, live stream after live stream to really put this beef together. So when you hear niggas blaming the bloggers, don't blame the bloggers. All we did was let you niggas talk and we went back and covered the shit y'all was talking about. Point blank, period. That's it. The songs y'all put out, you niggas dropped over 30 songs this in Mo3 after he died. We didn't have to do shit, my nigga. Don't ever blame the Mo3 sector. Blame Trap Boy Freddy. Blame Yella Beezy. Blame Jose Bodega. Blame Keywan White. Hell, nigga, blame, all them niggas. Blame Ducky P. You know what I mean? Blame all them niggas. Everybody was talking about it, rapping about it. If it blame them niggas, man, because they basically set they stuff up on the internet. And we know, rest in peace to Mo3. We know Mo3 was in on the bullshit. He was rapping about it too. Mo3 was going live. Mo3 was the king of the live stream. Them niggas couldn't fuck with Mo3 live. Y'all know that for a fact. They could not fuck with Mo3 on that live. That's why Mo3 would do some shit and niggas go make a song or Trap go live trying to match Mo3 energy. Mo3 baited them niggas into that internet shit because Yella didn't even talk like that. But after Mo3 would get online and talk so much shit, they would have to respond back. And one of the craziest things, man, and look, this shit is all sad, man. Don't get it fucked up, man. This whole thing is sad, man. It's sad to see Mo3 gone. It's crazy to see the Dallas rap scene fall off like it did at the time. It's crazy to see Yella Beezy fighting for his life now. So I'm not happy about none of this shit for these young black men at all. I don't think that. I'm not that type of man, bro. I done grew up. I'm not that type of nigga where I'm celebrating it. This shit is all fucked up. But you should have seen, man, when they was playing some of this shit in their gang. When they played the video, after Yella Beezy beat up Rainwater and was screaming, I beat him up by myself. I was looking at Yella face and Yella just looking like, nigga. This shit is fucked up. Like, we documented everything. Everything we did, everything that happened, we documented. We talked in the cameras. We talked in the microphones. We rapped about this shit. I could look in that nigga eyes and tell that he felt like, we dumb and a bitch for this shit. This shit looks stupid. I can't believe we did all this, especially after the murder. All the shit we said, the songs we dropped, the Take 3 song where he rap about the nigga would still be here. No, that was Gassed Up. He got a song called Gassed Up. They played today too in court. And in the Gassed Up record, you heard Yella Beezy rapping about if y'all wouldn't have gassed that nigga up, he'll still be alive. I was like, why the fuck would you say some shit? Why would you say some shit like that after a nigga done died? Your biggest op is dead. They're working this case, and you do a song called That Nigga Would Still Be Alive if y'all didn't gas him up. Look at him now. Trap Boy Fred came with the Put Him on a Shirt song. I mean, it was just so much dumbass shit they said and did, man. And now Yella Beezy is paying for it, man. Like I said, Trap Boy Freddy, you walking on thin ice, my nigga. Trap is walking on thin ice. He hasn't been arrested, but in this case, you did. Detective Eric Barnes said that it is a possibility that Trap Boy Freddy could still be locked up. So, man, I'm telling you, right, we was in court today, man, like I said. Every time I looked at Yella Beezy, every now and then he glanced back and looked at me, and I just smirked at the nigga and said, damn. I said, every time he looked at me, I said, damn, nigga, like you niggas is headed to the penitentiary, fam. Not to mention Jose Bodega is getting ready to tell, because every time they brought Jose Bodega name up, and they had music from him, they didn't play it. They played everything except for shit from Jose Bodega. That's how you know he's the rat. He's the one working. They're not going to be too hard on him. He's going to come in there and point the goddamn finger at Yella Beezy. Y'all, this shit is over with, man. Yella Beezy's headed to the penitentiary. I know y'all saying, well, Scott, it was only one day of court. This was just a motion hearing. This ain't got nothing to do with the trial for real. Well, it has everything to do with the trial, but you know, this ain't the end of it. You know, Toby Shook is still getting there and do something. I don't see Toby Shook doing nothing. Toby Shook didn't even look like he was trying today. Yella Beezy attorney, I don't know what he did yesterday, but Yella Beezy attorney didn't even look like he was fucking trying today, my nigga. Yella Beezy is cooked, gang. To all the Mo3 fans, we're waiting to see justice for Mo3. To Cole Gotti, to Miss Nicole Noble. Oh, y'all day is coming. Yeah. Y'all will be popping bottles. Y'all will be celebrating. And like I said, I'm not cheering for no black man to be dead or go to jail. I'm not cheering for none of this shit. It just is what it is, man. But Detective Barnes, oh yeah, he finna make sure Yella Beezy never sees the fucking light of day, man. Smash that like button, gang.
Speak and
Like the
cooperate with
gas
law
up, man.
enforcement, so
Long
this crime
live
could
Mo
be
3,
solved.
man.
Instead, it was monetized through songs and carried out further and inflamed through music and social media posts.
You heard Dr. Nielsen testify. Did you have any problems with his descriptions that rappers are playing a character? They give themselves a name and they're playing a character.
I have a huge problem with that.
And what's that?
That narrative can be true, but it also cannot be true. It's up to an individual basis.
But they are playing a character, correct? They take a stage name, they go by that name.
I don't know that necessarily a character is what I would call it. They do have a stage name, but I don't know that they're playing a character.
Yeah, that was my favorite part right there, fam. That nigga was, say, man, he was cooking Toby Shook. Eric Barnes was in there cooking Toby Shook, man. He said, ain't these just characters? Like, he made it seem like Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy are just like make-believe characters. These are just like characters, man. That nigga said, nah, bullshit. These niggas ain't characters. They got stage names, but everything about the shit they doing is real than the motherfucker, man. Smash that like button, gang. It is. Salute to everybody. Say they ain't subs because you and Greg was on the witness list under oath. Y'all lie. Yeah, not me. They ain't got nothing on me, my nigga. My shit will not be in the info dread. Yeah, not me, my nigga. I ain't got. At least I don't think so. If I do, who gives a fuck, my nigga? I don't care. If they show some of my shit in court, man, so be it, nigga. It is so fucking be it, man. I thought about that. Like, if they end up playing some of my shit in court in trial, I don't give a fuck. So be it. It is so be it, man. But as y'all can see, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, man.
Every case is unique.
It's a wrap. Like the gas up, man.
Pre-trial hearing to last multiple days. Court wrapped up for the day, and the judge is calling both sides back on Tuesday. The trial is scheduled for next month.
I will be there on Tuesday as well, gang. Tuesday, I will be in the motherfucking building. Oh, yeah, it's going down, man. Tuesday, I will be in the building. Also, don't forget Keywan White, Devin Brown. They got pre-trial hearings as well. I will be there, gang. You feel me? Yeah. We not missing shit. Smash that goddamn like button. Let me see. Let's go here real quick. Smash that like button, man. And shout out to this white woman right here, man. She was in court today. Same blue jacket on. Yeah. This white bull dyke was in court today. She do her thing. She was over there typing like a motherfucker, man. And this woman right here, she said that it might be televised, y'all. So it's a good chance that we will see this whole thing play out. I don't want to do what like the Diddy trial. People got to go, or the Carmelo Anthony situation. I don't want to have to go in the courtroom and come out and tell y'all what happened. I don't want to do that. I'm praying to God that this thing is online so y'all can all see it, so y'all can hear the testimonies. I don't want y'all to miss shit, man. Yeah, I don't want to have to come out and explain it. I want y'all to see it. I want to be able to go over this shit with y'all, man. So I'm praying this thing is televised. But salute to this bull dyke bitch right here, because she do her thing, man. And she had that same blue blazer on in court today, going crazy. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody building, gang. Light that gas up, man. Put some color in this chat. Yeah, it's Friday night, gang. Light this bitch up, man. It's Friday, man. Where y'all at, man? I know you niggas got paid.
Rat beef. They say it was the result of a years-long feud between Marquise Conway, better known as Yella Beezy, and Melvin Noble, who performed as Mo 3, that escalated from public insults to shootings to social media attacks and ultimately to Mo 3's killing.
Let's turn up.
Dallas homicide detective Eric Barnes spent hours walking the judge through what prosecutors say was a trail of songs, interviews, music videos, and Instagram live posts documenting that rivalry. Barnes testified the conflict began in 2017 after a friend of Mo 3's publicly questioned whether Conway was really from Dallas. Investigators say the feud intensified through assaults, shootings, and increasingly personal exchanges between the two rappers. In 2018, Conway himself survived a drive-by shooting in Lewis.
Say, the boy was nervous, man. Look at his face. The boy was nervous, man. I think Trap over there nervous. I'm going to talk about Trap in a minute too, man. The boy was nervous today, man. I ain't going to lie, man. The boy was nervous, man. Yeah. At one point in time, he had a little team around him and shit like that. I think he had his uncle with him. That's the nigga we seen Mo 3 cousin dude put them hands on. Yeah, we seen that nigga. I seen that nigga. He was in there with a basketball jersey, some little shorts on. They looking like a clown ass nigga, man. They weren't moving the same today. Yella looked nervous today, man. Look at his face. He looked nervous today. He wasn't the same, man. Yeah, Yella, he see TDC in his future, man. Yeah, he see that TDC in his goddamn future, man. Yeah, man. We was at too cool. We was at Lou Sterrett. My old home. We was at Lou Sterrett. And like I said, every time I looked over at Yella, man, I could have seen it in his eye. Hit them glasses on and shit, man. I think I seen a tear at one point. I ain't gonna lie to you, my nigga. I'm gonna get real with y'all. At one point in time, I was looking at Yella, my nigga. And I don't know if nobody noticed it or not. Hit them glasses on. I wish I had my glasses with me right now. There they go. You know what I mean? He had them goddamn glasses on. And at one point, I think I seen a motherfucking tear in the crowd. I think I seen, you know what I mean? At one point in time, my nigga, I seen, you know what I mean? I seen some shit falling. So nigga. Ah, yeah, nigga. Oh, shit, nigga. It's about that time, fam. Yeah, it's about that time, my nigga. You been free for a while. It's about that time, fam. Smash that goddamn like button, man. Smash that like button, gang. Look at Yella Beezy, man. Somebody said he lost weight. The nigga don't look the same at all. He's stressed out like a motherfucker, man. He got a loud mouth ass baby mama, man. His baby mama's a loud mouth. You know what I mean? I know she got that paper. They say she owned a couple of hair stores, some shit like that. You know what I mean? She's real entrepreneur type chick. Salute to her. But she finna leave you, my nigga. Yeah, my nigga, once they hit that gavel, guilty, nigga, that bitch is gone. She got a backup nigga. She got a dick on ice right now. Yeah, she got a dick in the freezer right now. And that's the type of shit niggas be thinking about. Your girl got a dick in the freezer right now. And the minute you lose this shit, I know your money already fucked up. I'm not knocking you. I'm not here to make fun of no nigga money and no shit like that. I'm not here to say, oh, yeah, you broke and shit. You ain't selling no records no more, nigga. Yeah, you on house arrest. Every video you shoot in your motherfucking living room and shit, nigga. House, yeah. Living room video shooting ass, bitch ass, nigga. I'm not here to do none of that, fam. That's neither here nor there. But just know your girl, my nigga, that bitch is gone, nigga. She's gone, fam. She might be there for a year or so, hold you down for a year and some change, 2 years, maybe. But you will start calling that house and she won't be answering. Yeah, the kids will start answering the phone. Where your mama at? She over there. Give her the phone. She said she busy. Yeah, I mean. Where your mama at? She ain't here. Where y'all at? We at great granny house. What? Yeah. Well, yeah. Where your mama at? We ain't seen her in 3 days. Shit, we at our great granny house. Shit real, my nigga. Shit real, fam. Wiley on 24. I need the big skull. Go get her, nigga. Jump in her inbox today. He get locked up, fam. And I'm not here to know yet. Like I said, man, I ain't wishing jail on no nigga or nothing like that, man. But Yella Beezy's in trouble, gang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. He in trouble, man. Yeah, I mean, it took a long time to put this case together, but it looked like they got the pieces they need, man. They also been waiting on a rat. They've been waiting. I think it took so long because they was waiting on them niggas to turn, man. They was waiting on somebody to turn. Banzo Bling is already the stupidest motherfucker on earth, and they've been just looking. They've been waiting on somebody to turn. Remember, it's a chance that Banzo Bling can try to take a plea deal too. He might get to find out what's if Banzo might be watching me right now. If you watching Banzo, you better take a motherfucking deal, bro. Your man's is out there, bro. Banzo, if you watching right now, because I know you be watching me now. I heard you say this a nigga before that goofy ass shit. Which one of my little niggas gonna look at you when you get to TDC anyway? I got a young niggas gonna look at you when you touch that yard down there. But shout out to my nigga Bam down there. He gonna look at you when you get down there. But ain't no escaping that, Banzo. I got a young nigga waiting on Banzo Bling at TDC. But you might want to take a plea deal, fam, because it's over for Yella Beezy, fam. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, fam. You might want to take that plea deal. You see what Bodega did? Everybody thought Bodega was the big GRC gangster. It sounds like Bodega finna take that goddamn stand and give all you niggas up, fam. But look at Yella, man. He ain't the same, fam. We finna check on Trap. But what Trap been doing lately? I gotta check on Trap in 1 second. I gotta check on Trap in 1 second, man.
In 2018, Conway himself survived a drive-by shooting in Louisville. Prosecutors contend that online feud eventually spilled into real life, culminating in the murder-for-hire plot they say ended with Mo 3's death. Barnes testified the music became increasingly important because witnesses weren't cooperating with investigators.
That's what we're looking to get out of interrogation. We want a first-person narration. In this investigation, because of the keep it in the street motto, we weren't able to get that in an interrogation room. We had to go to YouTube to get it. We had to go to social media to get it. People weren't willing to speak and cooperate with law enforcement so this crime could be solved. Instead, it was monetized through songs and carried out further and inflamed through music and social media posts.
Defense attorneys argue rap music is artistic expression, not evidence of a crime, and warn jurors could mistake fictional lyrics for real life. The judge has not yet ruled whether those rap lyrics will be allowed in as evidence at Conway's trial, which could begin possibly as soon as next month. In Dallas, I'm Tanya Iser.
One second, gang. 1 second, gang. 1 second. All right, that's my bad, gang. My bad. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute, gang. I'm back. All right. Let me see. What we finna do next? I know what I was doing. I was finna check on Trap Boy Freddy. That's what I was finna do, my nigga. Nigga, say, if I hear that meet me at the altar, I'm fucking done, my nigga. Hold on. Nigga, what? Man, I'm fucking. You got nigga, what? No, not a player. No, nigga, not a player. What? Nigga, what? Nigga, it's over. This when you know it's over for a nigga right here, man. This when you know it's over for a nigga right here, man. Meet me at the altar. That's when you know it's over with, gang. It's over. Yeah, it's over. It's over, fam. Yeah, when you see a nigga doing some shit like this right here, it's over with, my nigga. It's coming, fam. Trap Boy Freddy goes and gets married. Stone, what's good, Stone? Shout out to making Stone and see in the building, man. It's over with, fam. It's a wrap. Trap know it's coming. Yella and that bitch with a tear coming out his shit. Trap Boy jumps up and gets just mad. I ain't know nigga was engaged. The nigga hit the courthouse too. This nigga got paper, man. Nigga like this could have threw a nice wedding. You got money, Trap. You one of the kings of Oak Cliff, my nigga. You could have had a guest list of 300, 400, 500 motherfucking people, fam. Young Thug and all them niggas pulling up, man. The whole Cliff and that bitch. Everybody, man. Man, you could have had everybody. The whole Oak Cliff, my nigga. You know what I mean? The whole Oak Cliff, man. You could have had So playing that bitch, nigga, smoking cigarettes and shit, standing around and shit. Looking like a dope fiend and shit. You could have, man, bro, what's going on here, dog? Trap Boy Freddy ran and got engaged, man. I'm telling y'all, these niggas know their time is ticking down, fam. Niggas' time is ticking down. Like I say, when I heard Detective Barnes say there's no statute of limitation on murder, so Trap Boy Freddy is a co-conspirator, and we not saying we not gonna lock his bitch ass up later on. We not saying we not gonna lock that nigga up later on. Oh man, bro, it's not looking good for Yella. Trap is still free right now. Trap ain't locked up. Trap free. Trap getting some pussy tonight, matter of fact. You know what I mean? Trap on a honeymoon tonight. Let me find this nigga on a honeymoon tonight, nigga. Man, I wish I had a phone number on that nigga Trap, man. I was just kind of say, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? What nigga? Nigga, the bitch gon' nigga, the bitch ain't yours no more, nigga. Once you get locked up, it's a wrap, nigga. The bitch ain't yours. I wish I had a number on Trap Boy Freddy tonight, man. I'd have called this nigga on Instagram right now, man. I'd have called Trap on Instagram right now, man. I'd have called Trap. I ain't gonna, I'd have, man, bro. Nigga. Bro. Trap Boy. This nigga Trap ran to the altar, fam. Hey, man. Oak Cliff business, man. Yeah, Oak Cliff business, man. Yeah, shout out to Oak Cliff. I fuck with Oak Cliff. Shout out to Oak Cliff, man. Salute to Oak Cliff. Shout out to them Highland Hill niggas, man. Shout out to my niggas off Keith and Polk, man. Shout out, you know what I mean? Salute to Oak Cliff. If you from Oak Cliff, nigga, throw that shit up tonight, nigga. Shout out, that's a hood in Dallas, y'all. Y'all ain't even from Dallas, a hood in Dallas. If you from Oak Cliff, nigga, throw that. I fuck with Oak Cliff. Throw that shit up, nigga. Shout out to South Dallas too, nigga. But yeah, man. Something tells me it's over with, man. And you know what I mean? Because think about this. When niggas go to jail, what's the first thing we do, fellas? What's the first thing we do? Start lying to ourselves. When I get out, fam, I'm going to do everything right. When I get out, I'm going to marry that bitch. I'm gonna do right by everybody, man. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop drinking. I'm going to start going to church every Sunday, even Bible study, nigga. I'm done with the streets, fam. And that's what's going through trap mind right now. Is nigga, I got to get my shit together, fam. Yeah, I got to get my shit together, fam. Let me go ahead and put a ring on it, my nigga. So at least I can get some conjugal visits if these motherfuckers lock me up, fam. At least I can get some conjugal visits for my wife if they put me in TDC for the rest of my goddamn life. I think Trap is watching what Yella Beezy is going through. And Trap say, you know what, my nigga? Let me go ahead and marry this bitch. Yeah, let me go ahead and marry this bitch, man. I heard this bitch got I think she got like 8 kids, 9 kids. I think, yeah. I don't know if even one of them is Trap's. I think I found her page, and maybe I could be wrong about this girl. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I seen a page, I think it was hers, and it was fucking kids everywhere. I was like, what the fuck? Like a daycare center, man. What the fuck? Yeah. I said, what the fuck? What is this? It's like a daycare center on that motherfucker, man. Smash that goddamn like button, man. Salute to everybody. Yeah, when niggas go to jail, we swear up and down, we finna do good, man. So I think Trap Boy Freddy is looking at what Yella Beezy going through, what Keywan White is going through, what Devin Brown is going through. You know, they're the homies. And he said, I got to make a move, man. I got to go ahead and let me go ahead and marry this bitch, man. Yeah, man. Salute the Trap Boy. Salute the Trap Boy Freddy. What's in these comments over here, nigga? What's in these comments? Niggas wishing them good luck. That Yella Beezy trial got everybody sweating, man. All that money, and you married her at the courthouse. Yeah, we know this marriage. We know what this marriage is about. Damn. Look at this nigga Rainwater. Look at the top comment. The top comment is Rainwater. Say, man. The top comment is Rainwater, bro. Laughing like a motherfucker, fam. The top comment is none other than your boy Rainwater, laughing like a motherfucker, fam. Laugh now, nigga. You did. Laugh now. He got ran down. He heard when they called him, he had his pants down. Whatever the fuck he said. Laugh now, nigga. Yeah, niggas don't get the last laugh, though, sometimes, man. Like I say, I'm not here to put a murder on you niggas. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to break down what's going on online, man. I was in that courtroom today, man, and it didn't look good for Yella at all, man. It didn't look good, man. Out of nowhere, we see Trap Boy Freddy jump up and run and get married and shit out of nowhere, nigga. I mean, out the blue. It's getting close to August. His partner finna go to court. He finna go to trial. They say Trap Boy Freddy will take the stand. He's been subpoenaed to take the stand. I don't believe Trap Boy Freddy's gonna get on the stand and say too much. He might plead the fifth, or he might pull a little Woody. I don't recall. I don't know this. I don't know that. I'm not for sure. I don't know what you're talking about. This young nigga believe he's the king of Oak Cliff, and he gonna stay that way. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't see Trap Boy Freddy doing no rat and no shit like that, man. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't see it. But then again, you never know. The power of the pussy, the power of being free, the power of sleeping in your own bed, the power of being able to get food at your ice box when you want to, the power of being able to leave the house and come back and smoke good gas and live your life. I mean, that shit'll make you turn on your motherfucking best friend, man. So, yeah, man, as of right now, a lot of shit is in the air, but August 24th is around the goddamn corner, and I'm going to be right there in the courtroom, my nigga. I'm going to have my glasses on, and I'm going to have a briefcase with me. Yeah. Next time I go back to court for the trial, I'm showing up in a tuxedo, bow tie on. I'm talking about straight nigga Muslim style, glasses on, briefcase. There ain't gonna be shit in that bitch. That bitch gonna be empty in the motherfucker, fam. There's gonna be a phone in that bitch, nigga. But I'm showing up, nigga. Yeah, I'm showing up, nigga. Bow tie on, tuxedo, briefcase, empty ass number the cell phone, that bitch. But I'm coming to see what's going on, fam. Yeah, bro. I'm coming to get an up close look, my nigga. Smash that like button, gang. Briefcase. This is a smoke out tonight, y'all. We just fucking around tonight. We just shooting the shit. We just shooting the shit tonight. Now I could have put him and cut niggas' throat all the way tonight, but I'll be easy tonight. Y'all know when it comes to this Mo 3 shit, I'm gonna keep it solid about what's really going on, man. And I feel like Trap Boy Freddy and Yella Beezy, they both in trouble, man. I think they homies done turned on them. I don't know what Jerry Maserati got going on for real. He could be a nigga that take the stand. Yeah, if y'all not familiar with the Mo3 case, y'all go watch some of my old videos. Y'all catch up, man. For the last 6 years, it's been a fucking movie, man. If y'all didn't yet, go back and watch some of my old. I'm talking about go back to my very first shit. You go back to the beginning of this shit, man, on my channel. This is how this channel started. It was with the Mo3 case, and now August 24th is around the corner. I just left the courtroom today. Yella Beezy had it on me. It's going. Let me see. Let me look through some shit real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I can't leave y'all with just that. Hold on, guys. Let me look through some shit real quick, man. Let me see. What else went down, man? Let me see. Oh yeah, they spoke on all the different shootings, man. They spoke on Trap Boy Freddy getting shot. You know what I mean? They spoke on the fact that everybody's been shot. Shout out to Huggy Holiday again, man. Shout out to Huggy Holiday. Y'all, let me see. Yeah. Shout out to Huggy Holiday. And Huggy Holiday, shout out to Huggy Holiday for all the gifts and shit she sent me, man. If it was my birthday or Christmas for Christmas. Shout out to Huggy Holiday, man. But they spoke on the fact that everybody, I thought about that shit too. I said, damn, they spoke on Roy Lee getting shot. They spoke on Trap Boy Freddy getting shot. They spoke on Mo3 being shot. They spoke on Yella Beezy being shot. And I thought, I said, damn, everybody was getting hit up, man. This war in Dallas was dangerous than a motherfucker. Don't forget, little Boosie came out here and got his ass shot. Everybody got shot, nigga. The only nigga to get shot was Keywan, I think. Did Keywan get shot? The only nigga to get shot was the tranny lover. Yeah. Was the nigga who loved chicks with dicks. Is the only one I think that didn't get shot. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Gay. Hold on. One more time. Gay. Now that shit was gay. Yeah. Now that shit was gay. Yeah. That last shit was gay. I take that last part back. That last shit was gay. And shout out to the LGBTQ community, the alphabet community. We ain't got nothing against nobody. Live your life, man. Live your life. Yeah. Live your life. Even if you want to date a dude 6'5", catching alley-oops, size 16 basketball shoe. Yeah, Keywan White, you wild ass nigga, fam. But like I said, man, the Mo3 trial starts August 24th, and man, I'm just looking around. Like I said, I've been playing it cool the whole time, man. I've been breaking this thing down just the way it's supposed to be broke down, and I feel like when the trial come, everything we saying right now, because it's getting so close that now I can really see it. Like I said, I had to go into that courtroom today. I had to look at Toby Shook. I had to watch how these boys work when it comes to this trial, with this case. I was trying to look at previous content on Toby Shook and look at the Carmelo trial and looking at this and that and this and that. And I realized, I said, Toby Shook, he good at taking up for white folks and police officers and cops and shit. I said, but it comes to these niggas, man, especially this rap beef they got going on. Toby Shook, Yella Beezy's attorney, don't know what the fuck is going on, y'all. Old ass white boy, Republican. You feel me? He don't, yeah. Yella Beezy fucked up, man. Trap Boy Freddy, if you watching me tonight, Trap, if you want to help your mans out, because I don't know if he ran out of money or what. If he ran out of money, go help your mans out, bro, and go get that nigga a bag, fam. Go get that nigga a new attorney, man. Go hire the Not Guilty Boys or somebody for that nigga, man. Because it's a rap, fam. Toby Shook is an old-ass white man who don't know what the fuck is going on with this case. Matter of fact, he just came off the Carmelo Anthony case where we know he didn't do shit at all. But I'm thinking he was so focused on that, he completely dropped the ball on Yella Beezy, on Marquise Conway. Yeah, he dropped the ball on Yella, my nigga. He ain't even thinking about this case, my nigga. Because he came in that bitch so unprepared and shit. Just everything he threw up there just didn't make sense. Everybody looking around like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? What are you saying? Like, yeah, what are you talking about, fam? Everybody was looking like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Man, gang. Yeah. Let me think, he just taking them niggas' money. Yeah, bro. This shit is sad, man. But at the end of the day, rest in peace to Mo motherfucking 3, man, because they say, you know what I mean? Even in death, niggas, they say Mo 3 still spinning, man. And it looked like everybody had something to do with this shit. Is going down, bro, one by one. You know what I mean? One by one. And I do believe now that, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I feel like they are cooking up something for Trap Boy Freddy, because Eric Barnes sat in that courtroom today and said he feels like Trap Boy Freddy got something to do with it. The lyrics say so. When you listen to everything he was saying, the fact that Trap was on that freeway making fun of him, we feel like he's a co-conspirator. We feel like he has money involved and tied up in this shit. They just can't prove it yet, but they do feel like Trap Boy Freddy is a co-conspirator. They get him listed as one, and it's a good chance that y'all will see Trap Boy Freddy get locked up sooner than later, man. Yeah, it's a good chance. Also, y'all, when it comes to the evidence, man, because I kept saying, like, what is the smoking gun? How are they going to really lock Yella Beezy up? What is the smoking gun? It turns out the smoking gun is going to be, they say that they know for a fact that Yella Beezy met up with members of GRC on two, not one, y'all, two different occasions to pay this money. So when this trial starts, I've been asking, what is the smoking guns? I didn't know. I'm hearing about this, we hearing about that, but we hearing more, and I need to hear more. Sometimes you don't hear everything, you just kind of going on with. They saying they have evidence that Yella Beezy linked up with members of GRC, including Keywan White being in the building. And they know for a fact that he paid them niggas off. So he must have gave them niggas a little installment, then hit them niggas with the motherfucking back end. Yeah, he must have gave them niggas the front end, then hit them niggas with the back end. What was his nickname, y'all? What was Yella Beezy's nickname? Somebody tell me right now, gang. What was Yella Beezy's nickname? What did Yella Beezy call himself? I want to see if y'all been paying attention, gang. What does Yella Beezy call himself, y'all? Come on. Anybody know? What is Yella Beezy's nickname? What do he call himself, gang? Somebody tell, if you've been following this story, what is Yella Beezy's nickname? There we go. Too cool. Back in Beezy. There we go, fam. Back in Beezy. There we go, Mouthpiece. Back in Beezy. Cali Dre. Back in Beezy. They saying now they got him. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I mean, you paid up front. You gave them niggas a couple dollars. The minute the bird landed, you paid them niggas the rest of that shit and got your bitch ass to Mexico, man. Yeah, they said you paid them boys the rest of that bread. Now I'm thinking that's when he took his ass to Mexico. So I'm telling you right now, man. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. The Mo3 sector, the Mo3 case has been crazy. It was crazy, man. I mean, the Mo3 sector is crazy. I mean, the shit we witnessed today, man. It's yeah, man. This shit is going down some legendary shit, man. Hold on, gang. Hold on, real quick, gang. Hold on, gang. Hold on. Let me see. Shout out to D Rich, man. Shout out to D Rich, man, for that goddamn cash app, man. Shout out to D Rich for that cash. Y'all going crazy tonight, goddamn it. Y'all going crazy tonight, man. Smash that like button, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. But Trap Boy Freddy is getting married. Meanwhile, Yella Beezy is finna lose everything, man. And he got that bullshit white boy attorney in there that don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I'm talking about not a goddamn clue. You know what I thought today when I was watching Toby Shook? When I was looking at Yella Beezy attorney, the first thing I said to myself, well, I said, man, nigga, you will have a better chance than me representing you. I said, yeah, nigga, you will have a better chance than somebody in the Mo3 sector representing you, nigga. Your attorney ain't been watching shit. He ain't seen the Sko show not one time. Yeah. That's the first thing I thought when I said, nigga, your attorney don't know shit. You have a better chance than somebody from the Mo3 sector representing your motherfucking ass, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Yella Beezy. I mean, my bad. Rest in peace to Mo3 gang. Yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace to Mo3 gang. Yeah. Yeah. It's the rap gang. It's a rap, man. Yeah. And everyone was calling Carmelo parents stupid. Yeah, well, hey. Nobody black should ever get Toby Shook to represent them. Yeah. Nobody black should get, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody black should ever get Toby Shook, Yella Beezy attorney. This is the last black person he will ever defend, my nigga, because this nigga is going to prison, man. And like I said, today in that courtroom, man, I looked over at Yella. It was one point in time he was talking and shit. Toby Shook was walking around with a book and shit. He had his glass. He was trying to fix his glasses and shit. Trying to read some shit. I said, oh, yeah. I looked over at Yella. I said, I gave Yella one of them. I said, nigga, Yella looked at me and that nigga said, I said, nah, nigga. Wipe that shit, nigga. Wipe that shit up, nigga. Wipe that shit up. It's over, nigga. Yeah, it's over, man. Like I said, man, today in the courtroom, it was so many different things that came out, man. Things that we already knew. Like I said, I took notes, but a lot of shit I was just writing down. I was like, okay, I just want to bring it up on a show. But a lot of this shit that we knew about, man. They spoke on the fact of how Yella Beezy, yesterday they spoke on the fact how Yella Beezy was in the hospital in Louisville. And when the police came to see him, You know, he didn't want to talk to him too much. All he wanted to know was who did it. He wanted to know who was the car registered to, which I think we found they was registered to Sean G. Yeah. A lot of people saying Sean G had something to do with the murder of Mo 3. That was bullshit. No, we don't. If it turns out Sean G was on house arrest, so he couldn't leave the crib or whatever he had going on at that time. But you tried to put the work in, you nigga at least threw somebody the keys. Nigga, here, nigga, yeah. Sean G at least said, hold on, Kimpo, let me get the keys for you niggas. Hold on. I can't go, my nigga. Yeah, nigga, Sean G there. Yeah. I don't know if Sean G was there or not, but he said, hold on, hold on, fam. Hold on. Hey, where my keys at? Nigga, yeah, y'all can borrow the whip. Sean G gave them niggas the whip. Yeah. Sean G gave them niggas the whip, fam. Let them niggas, yeah. And the minute Yella Beezy, the minute Yella Beezy got wind that it was Sean Griffin, aka Sean G's car that was used in his shooting, they say he shut down. He didn't want to do no more talking. They asked him when was the last time he talked to Sean G. He said he had just talked to Sean G not too long ago. They seen each other. It was some talk over the whole Roy Lee situation. Everything was kind of, nothing got out of hand, and they went their separate ways. He said the last time he seen Sean G was like 5 months ago. But once he realized that vehicle was registered to Sean G, he didn't want to do no more talking. He said he was done. Now, meanwhile, his girl, Yella girl, the same bitch that's finna leave him, she started jumping around saying she'll testify. Now, think about that, gang. Think about that. God bless her heart, man. Yella Beezy, think about that, Yella. Your girl was in there saying that she would testify. She was telling detectives, I will testify. If Yella don't want to testify, I will tell everything I know. She wanted to get them niggas locked up. She wanted Mo 3 locked up. She wanted Sean G locked up. She wanted whoever was with, whether it was Bubba, whether it was whoever, whoever was in the vehicle, whoever they thought did the shooting. His girl wanted to cooperate and testify and get them locked up. But word is that Yella Beezy's publicist was telling him, if you cooperate against Mo 3, it's not going to be a good look for your rap career. Yeah, they say somebody was in Yella ear saying, hey, if you testify against Mo 3 or his crew, if you say you know something or you cooperate, that's not going to be a good look for your career, my nigga. That's not a good look. Yella Beezy said, tell detectives, hey, man, I'm good. I don't want to know nothing else. They say, do you want to cooperate? Yella Beezy said, no, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm good. And that's the day Yella Beezy made his mind up far as far as detectives are concerned. That's the day Yella Beezy made his mind up that he was going to motherfucking kill Mo 3, nigga. That was it, nigga. I don't believe this nigga. Because Roy Lee got shot, and even in the courtroom, they brought up the fact that Toby Shook stood up. Yella Beezy attorney did stand up and bring up the fact that Roy Lee Page, rest in peace to Roy Lee, one of the funniest niggas ever out of Dallas, man. Dope comedian, had a bright future in this game, man. I done kicked it with Roy Lee a few times. Salute to my nigga Roy Lee. Rest in peace to Roy Lee Pate, man. He was finna blow up, man. But I think that Toby Shook got up there and kind of let it be known that, Roy Lee had beef with other cats too. Yella Beezy wasn't the only nigga that he had beef with. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now, gang. Did Yella Beezy do something to Roy Lee? I don't know, man. I really don't know, gang. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I can't say that, man, because they say Roy Lee got into a little shootout or a little situation with some promoters just 2 days before he was shot. And I remember the same nigga that made the Roy Lee documentary, that bitch ass nigga Vince, what's his name? Vincent Grind, whatever he called himself now. Nigga I knew from back in the day, turned to a whole nother nigga down the line. That bitch ass nigga who started fucking Roy Lee baby mama. You know what I mean? After Roy Lee died, Vincent, the same nigga who made the Roy Lee documentary, started fucking Roy Lee baby mama. And I don't care what nobody say. Brandy, I'm cool with you. I done had her on the platform a couple of times. I ain't got nothing against you. But I know Vincent. I know how you get down. He was cool with Roy Lee. He was doing a documentary with Roy Lee when Roy Lee was alive still. He was following Roy Lee around with a camera trying to do something for Roy Lee while Roy Lee was still alive. When Roy Lee got killed, he started fucking Roy Lee baby mama. And that nigga even pulled me to the side and told me, man, fam, this how bad niggas start hating on Mo 3. Check this out, gang. This how bad niggas start hating on Mo 3. When Mo 3 and Rainwater, they was hating on Mo 3 and Rainwater. Niggas wanted to make it seem like, hey, man, what they did to Yella was uncalled for, because even niggas around Roy Lee told me that Roy Lee got into a shootout or got into some kind of altercation with a goddamn promoter over some money 2 days before he got shot. So even the nigga who filmed the Roy Lee documentary came back and told me that he don't even think Yella did that shit. I don't think Yella did that. I think Mo 3 and them spent on Yella Beezy for no reason at all. I don't even think Yella Beezy had nothing to do with it. I was like, damn, I thought you was his partner. He was like, yeah, I fuck with him. That's my nigga. I was around him. But to be honest with you, Sko, I don't think Yella Beezy had nothing to do with that boy getting shot. Yella didn't give a fuck about Roy Lee. Roy Lee was trying to get Yella attention, trying to have a fight. Yella Beezy already beat the nigga up. Him and Jose Bodega. They already jumped Roy Lee in the club. They didn't want nothing from the nigga. They was done with him. Yeah, he online saying the nigga ain't from Oak Cliff and making jokes and shit like that. That's what comedians do. Niggas around Roy Lee, who Roy Lee thought was his friends, came and told me that they don't even think Yella Beezy did that shit. Because remember, now Roy Lee is dead, Mo 3 is dead, and Rainwater is out here pushing pushing the narrative that, hey man, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is all behind that Roy Lee shit. And they want to make Rain look so dumb, they start saying shit like, we don't even think Yella Beezy did that to Mo 3, man. I mean, did to Roy Lee, man. We think Roy Lee got shot by somebody else. You niggas jumped the gun and go run and shoot Yella Beezy down in Louisville that night. That's how bad shit got out here, fam. Snakes. That's how I'm telling y'all don't understand. I was in the streets when this shit was going on. I wasn't online. Yeah, we covering this shit, but I was outside all in the mix. Which I shouldn't have been. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't be. If I could do that Mo 3 shit all over again, man, I wouldn't have did half the shit I would did. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Let me be honest with y'all tonight. Let me go and say, I'm gonna tell it. Fuck it, nigga. I put my life on the line for this Mo 3 shit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The way I was moving around, the way I was pulling up, jumping out, the way I was moving and shit, I was out here moving crazy behind this shit, man. I lost myself for a minute, gang. I really did. I lost myself for a minute. For a minute, I started thinking I was Sko 3 for a minute, nigga. Yeah, I started calling myself Sko 3, nigga. I lost myself in this whole shit, gang. I mean, for a minute, I found myself in the middle of the goddamn war, right in the middle of the shit. You know what I mean? Like right with Rainwater, running around doing wild shit, saying wild shit, antagonizing niggas. Okay, I look back then, I kind of feel like, damn, Sko, that was some childish ass shit you was doing. This didn't really have nothing to do with you. It is, but you know what I mean? But I'm a Garland nigga, 635 nigga. Shout out to the North Side over there, my neighbors. I always fuck with the North Side. I always believed in Mo 3 and thought Mo 3 was the dopest nigga. I remember being around Mo 3 when he didn't have nothing, when he was broke, when my nigga OG Stubberline brought him around and shit. They introduced him to me. So when this whole thing popped off, man, I was just most definitely team Northside, team Mo 3, team 635, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was horrible, gang. I put myself in the middle of a bunch of wild shit, fam. And I started moving crazy, man. I was out here really ready to ride for Mo 3. Really ready to gun a nigga down behind this whole shit. That's how I was. Y'all notice I don't bar shit. I go outside. We had Goofy online, but nigga outside, please, nigga. I ain't afraid to go around now. It's not one nigga I'm afraid to be in the same room with. I go in the same room with any nigga. It ain't not looking for no trouble, no smoke, none of that shit. I ain't looking for no smoke. It is. I ain't looking for no smoke with nobody, man. This ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, I put that shit on the line. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Real shit. Real shit. And then I look back, I'm like, damn, nigga. But either way it go, man, I got the same enemies Mo 3 got now. Ain't nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. This shit is gonna come to an end. I done grew up a lot. And if they did something to Mo 3, if Yella Beezy responsible for the murder of Mo 3, then fuck it, man. You dig? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You know, the boy deserved justice. Miss Nicole Noble was not in court today. She did have family there, you know what I mean? And they spoke to me, and I was a little shocked by that. You know what I mean? But Miss Nicole Noble, Mo 3 mama, was not in the courtroom today. But God bless her heart, man, because if it's time for her to get justice, you know what I mean? Shout out to Cole Gotti. I know me and that nigga had a fallout and all that goofy ass shit. But if it's time for this family to see justice, man, I think Yella Beezy family would want the same thing for him if Mo 3 would have hit that nigga in the head. I'm talking about Mo 3 would have knocked his motherfucking head off. So at the end of the day, man, I got to say rest in peace to Mo 3, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, she was there yesterday, but she wasn't there today, gang. She was there yet, but she wasn't there. But either way, like I said, rest in peace to Mo 3, man. Yella Beezy got a hard fight ahead of him, man. Toby Shook is the worst attorney for Mo 3. Old ass white man, born in the goddamn probably 1950s. Yeah, Toby Shook for sure was born in the early 50s and late 40s. And he don't know what the fuck is going on in this case, man. When Detective Barnes was on the stand today and he tried to cross-examine Detective Barnes and, show the courtroom the reason why this music should not be submitted into evidence in the trial, He did a horrible job. It was the worst job I ever seen by an attorney, man. I can tell that white boy didn't know shit about our culture. He didn't know shit about hip hop. He didn't know shit about this beef. He didn't know shit about Mo 3 or Yella Beezy. The damn sure no shit about Trap Boy Freddy. He don't know their music. That nigga tried to say go Yaya, right? He was saying something about go. He called him go Yaya. Okay. And what about the time when him and go Yaya, the whole courtroom just fell out? What the fuck, man? Niggas back there, God damn. Niggas wiping tears. And they holler, what the fuck is this white boy? Nigga called him go Yaya. I said, yep, you're cooked. Yeah. Nigga called go Yayo, go Yaya. I said, yep, game time. I said, yep, game time. I said, your ass is cooked, bro. Yeah. Game time. Your ass is cooked. So at the end of the day, man, like I said, it's finally about that time, man. Y'all been waiting for it, man. You did? Yeah, y'all been waiting for it. And it's over for Yella Beezy, man. You feel me? What goes around comes around. You feel me? Some people say, well, Sko, Mo 3 was doing the same shit, bro. Mo 3 was doing this and yeah, you see where Mo 3 ass did. Mo 3 passed away. Mo 3 is dead. You know what I mean? That was his yeah, that's if Mo 3 is there sliding and doing the same shit, Mo 3 met his karma too. You know what I mean? God don't make no mistakes. Mo 3 met his karma too. Rest in peace to Mo 3, man. Rest in peace to Melvin Noble. He met his karma. But at the end of the day, I think all these niggas gonna meet their karma, not just Mo 3, man. Yeah. All these little niggas, it's sad because all these niggas out here, man, was once successful, man. They had the Dallas rap game in the palm of their hands. Go Yayo, Mo 3, Trap Boy Freddy, Yella Beezy. I mean, all these niggas was some of the hottest niggas in Dallas, man. The Casino family, you know what I mean? Lil CJ and Bugatti and, you know what I mean? Like the DFW was hot, fam. The DFW was hot. And now that shit is all gone. None of them niggas are selling records no more except for Mo 3. And that's just the end of that shit, man. Yeah, that's the way this cookie crumbles, man. But like I said, man, I was going through all my notes and shit, man. And let me see, anything else on a blick? I got a lot of shit. This bitch is packed, man. Look, those are my notes, gang. Look at my notes. These are my notes from court today, gang. These are my notes from court. So I'm in that bitch. I'm most definitely paying attention. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Half the shit I wrote down, I already knew. I was just writing shit to write shit down. Half this shit, I was, I remember this shit. Oh yeah. Can't forget about that. Nigga, you just reminded me. Oh, hey, I forgot. Yeah, that was what, 2023? Yeah, I remember they said that dumbass shit. Yeah, man. They named a few other niggas that, you know what I mean, that's a part of GRC. Niggas you might see in that courtroom. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I want to bless y'all with another jewel. I got another gem. You know what I mean? I got to bless y'all with another gem, man. There's a lot of notes, man. It is, let me see. You know what video I'm surprised they didn't play though? Yeah, I mean, I want to drop this gem though because I know a video that will be played in the trial that they didn't play. I don't know if they played it yesterday, but the New Year's Eve video when Yella Beezy was like, nigga, when he toasted, he's like, say my nigga, Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Happy New Year. Put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt. And I remember seeing him say that shit. I was like, you're losing yourself, bro. I was like, yeah, you look. If y'all kill that young nigga, y'all giving it away now. Put him in the dirt. Who remember that shit? Put him in the dirt. Nigga talking at you. Yeah, nigga. But he pour a little bit of drink out shit. Put him in the dirt. I was like, yep, y'all losing y'allself. I said, yep, you niggas been to the prison. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all losing y'allself, man. Y'all losing y'allself, bro. And you look at him now. And like I said, I looked at Yella Beezy in that courtroom today. I could tell that everything he had been saying, he was now realizing how stupid that shit was, how he wasn't thinking about his son. He wasn't thinking about that bitch he finna lose. He was just, all them boys was online doing, was trying to throw hints around that they killed Mo 3. Mo 3 talked so much shit. Don't forget that Mo 3 used to brag about their partners that got killed. They say Mo 3 was claiming bodies that wasn't really his. You know what I mean? They say Mo 3 was always claiming bodies. Remember, they was saying that Mo 3 was lying. Trap Boy Freddy came out and said, yeah, we would say shit just to see what he would say. We would set him up. We'll say this happened to our partner. He'll go do a song, repeat that shit, and the whole time ain't what happened, man. Mo 3 is lying. That's what they claim. That's what they claim. So it is, but when it came to that Louisville shit, oh yeah, they felt, yeah. Mo 3 say you felt me already. Yeah, Mo 3 say, nigga, you done already felt me. So man, yeah, Mo 3 say you done already felt me. That's not what I'm. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Gay. Rest in peace of Mo 3. That's what he was. That's how 3 would say it. Yeah, really. That's how 3 would say it. Yeah, I think about it. It kind of sound weird, but y'all know what he meant. He meant them goddamn hot ass shells. He meant them bullets. You done already felt me, nigga. Shout out to Money Tire, man. Salute to Money Tire, gang. Salute, gang. Shout out to everybody putting that color in that chat, gang. Turn this bitch all the way up, man. Turn this bitch up. Lady B said that's Jake. That's number 7, nigga. But that's how Mo 3 said it, man. You niggas done already felt me. And yeah, like I said, Mo 3 got his karma too, though, man. If that was Mo 3 on the side of that freeway in Louisville, man, then you know what I mean? If he hit Yella up like that, then you know the boy wanted revenge. We know 219 is a song that will be brought up. And that's the reason why Yella Beezy attorneys is working so hard to get, you know, this shit, these songs thrown out, because these songs just paint a picture for you, man. I'm talking about these niggas was so crazy. Even Mo 3, man. Even Mo 3, these niggas always just painting a picture, the timeline of all this shit. You go from 2018 to 19 to 20, and then after Mo 3 dies late 2020, you go into 2021. That's when Trap dropped the goddamn No Distractions album and put him on a shirt something, and them niggas just kept going. That's when Yella Beezy dropped the goddamn Take 3 and the Gassed Up, and you know what I mean, all these records just bragging about this nigga being killed and how we ran him down and all that. Is like, it's just a timeline. The music paints the perfect picture, man. There's no way you could make a movie about what happened between Mo 3 and Yella Beezy without the music. You gotta get Empire and whoever to sign that music over, man, because the music is the timeline. And that's why Yella Beezy and Toby Shook was in court today filing a motion to get the music thrown out and a lot of evidence thrown out, because they know for a fact if they play them records for that jury, you know what I mean, that's the timeline. We saying everything in the song. We admitting to killing this nigga in the music. So yeah, as far as a lot of shit I say, I made a video. I'm gonna go take that bitch down. And I talked about Toby Shook having a good chance at beating this man, but I had never seen Toby Shook work under these circumstances. I had never seen Toby Shook work on no hip hop case. You know what I mean? I had never seen Toby Shook in the courtroom with my own 2 eyes. And after watching that motherfucker today, man, Toby Shook ain't shit. Yeah. Free Carmelo Anthony. Let's go, yeah. Toby Shook ain't shit. Toby Shook ain't shit, man. That white boy don't give a fuck about no niggas, man. He was in there not trying. He was in there half-ass, researching. He was in there taking too long to present his next, his next evidence or his next reasoning why this shit. He did a horrible job, gang. It was at one point in time, he was like, yeah, man, I forgot what he said some shit like, he was like, man, isn't drill music, kind of like being like a gangster rapper. I forgot, he said some old school shit, and Detective Barnes checked him and said, look, man, that sounds like some shit our kids would say to us, man, back, or that sounds like some shit that we would have said back in the day, man, back in the goddamn 90s, man, back in the 80s, man. What are you talking about, man? Eric Barnes was going in on Toby Shook, man. He said, what the fuck did you just say? Like, man, that sounds like some shit we would have said back in the goddamn 90s. No, we don't talk like that no more. People, nobody say that shit no more. Nobody use that old school ass lingo. What are you talking about, man? And Toby Shook didn't know what to say. He was like, yeah, it's a rap, gang. Yeah, it's a rap, man. If you're a Yella Beezy fan, drop a 1 in this bitch right now, man. Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah, Yella Beezy got a couple of tracks I jammed. Yeah. If you a Yella Beezy fan, drop a 1 in this bitch and put a tear beside that bitch. Drop a 1 with a face with a tear coming down your shit, man. If you a Yella Beezy, I don't hide in this bitch now. Where my Yella Beezy? Don't do that to that nigga, fam. See, y'all be trading on niggas and shit. I don't like that kind of shit, gang. I don't like this Benedict Arnold shit. If you a Yella Beezy fan, drop a 1 in this bitch right now, man. Shout out to all my Oak Cliff niggas in this bitch, all my Lancaster niggas, all you Duncanville niggas, all you, where y'all at? Drop a 1 in this bitch if you a Yella Beezy fan. Oh, ain't that some shit? Ain't that a bitch? Oh, wow. There we go, Lewis. There we go, man. We got 1 Yella fan in this bitch, man. We got 1 Yella fan in this bitch, man. Salute, gang. Yeah, salute, man. We got 1 Yella fan the whole damn bitch. His fans don't fuck with me at all, nigga. Yeah, all right, them niggas don't fuck with me at all. Shout out to Crook for life in this bitch, nigga. I know what you on, nigga. Shout out to the North Side, man. Shout out to that nutty ass North, man. Shout out to that nutty ass North Side. I mean, look, there I go with that bullshit again. See, look. Yeah, all right. There I look. See, that what got me in trouble the first time. This bullshit, man. People came at me too. I'm gonna tell you this too. When this shit was going on, a lot of Dallas niggas was hitting me up. They was saying, "Sko, you should be ashamed of yourself. You helping divide the city." And I was like, "What? These niggas, Mo 3 is dead. Fuck you niggas talking about?" Nigga was like, "Yeah, Sko. You know what I mean? Come on, fam. You know better, bro. We fuck with you. We fuck with Lil Flip. We fuck with the Clover G's and you know what I mean? Y'all some Texas niggas. But Sko, you dividing the city, right? You using your platform as a weapon, you know, against Yella Beezy and all them niggas, man. You know what I mean? This ain't right what you doing, fam. You and Rainwater, y'all are causing a lot of ruckus online in Dallas, bro. That's what nigga was telling me. Sko, you are creating a lot of ruckus and trouble in the city of Dallas with that YouTube channel you got over there, dog. You and Rainwater, y'all starting a bunch of shit, fam. It's a lot of niggas mad at y'all, bro, what y'all doing right now, bro. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. Yeah, fuck all that, nigga. We ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. Mo 3 was dead already, man. Rest in peace to Mo 3. Shout out to my nigga Rainwater. Yeah, I want to let my nigga Rainwater know we riding with you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to be down with a crew, you know, you want to be down with a gang that, you know, the blogger ain't, you know, all in the videos, dancing. Nigga, come to Sko gang. Nigga, smash that like button, man. Smash that goddamn like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. And of course, there's gonna be more news, gang. Yeah. Niggas all in the nigga bloggers all in the videos, dancing and shit. Nigga, come to Sko gang. Nigga, tell my nigga Rain where we ride with you, nigga. Long live Mo 3. It is, yeah. That's the type of shit that was getting me in trouble, man. Yeah, niggas said Sko night. That's the type of shit that was getting me in trouble, man. Somebody said Rain scared to move. You got Rain fucked up. Rainwater move around so much. I'm surprised he's still alive. You hear me? Rainwater move around so much, fam. Rain talks so much shit and move around and do what he want to do so much. I'm shocked the nigga is still alive. I just knew somebody would kill. I was like, I remember at one point in time, I was like, yeah, somebody gonna kill Rainwater for show next. I remember hanging out with Rainwater, chilling, the nigga looking at him sometimes like, this nigga probably next to be dead. You know what I mean? Yeah, this nigga for sure is next. But nah, man. Shit is hot outside. Niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas already facing murder charges and shit. I just knew Rain would be dead. You couldn't have told me that in 2026, Rainwater would still be alive. Yeah. I had already picked my suit out for that nigga funeral. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. I had already picked my suit out for that nigga funeral. The way Rain was moving and shit, I was like, this nigga be dead. I mean, I remember, like I said, I used to be chilling with the nigga, smoking gas, just talking to him, looking like, man, let me go ahead and tell this nigga, you know what I mean? He doing his thing and shit, man, give niggas flowers, because this nigga probably gonna be dead. There's somebody for sure finna kill this nigga. But it didn't happen. He's still alive. Rain still talking shit, popping shit. He's still putting on for Mo 3. He's still putting that music out. And Rain literally put his life on the line to continue Mo 3's legacy, my nigga. You feel me? So you gotta most definitely give Rainwater his props when it comes to everything he did for Mo 3, man. Rain put his life on the line to make sure that man music lived on. His kids made more money. So yeah, salute to my nigga Rainwater, man. Yeah, salute to my nigga Rain, man. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with him. That's my dog, man. Salute to my nigga Rainwater. We riding with you, my nigga. Smash that like button. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Rainwater, man. He did big shit for this channel, too. I mean, he was the first guest, the first person to ever own this platform. So salute to my nigga Rainwater, man. Smash that goddamn like button. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. A nigga Trap Boy Free get married like a mother. I be damn Trap. That nigga Trap to get married like a mother. It is, yeah. That nigga Trap to get married like a motherfucker, man. Let's do some updates, gang. Let me hit my gas real quick, too, gang. Let me hit my gas, man. Yeah. Who all in this bitch, man? Let me hit my gas, man. Salute to the chat, too, man. I think this is like the 6th night in a row we had 2,000 people in this bitch, man. The 6th night in a row, man. This shit going crazy. A smoke out 6,000 to 2,000 on a smoke out? Stop it. All right, let's get to some more shit, gang. Let's get to some more shit. Let's keep the show moving, gang. Let's keep the show. Yeah, we've been going stupid over here, man. I ain't gonna lie. We've been going stupid over here. Man. Hold on. Let me go here real quick, gang. Let me go here, gang. Let's do a quick check. Let me check up on the family real quick. Let's check up on the family, gang. There we go. Ooh, shit. Let's check up on the family, man. Let's talk about, let's go into a little bit of Nolan Wells situation, man. Nolan Wells, 18 years old. Y'all came up missing, man. We all believe that, it's a good chance His 3 white boy friends could have threw his ass off a boat or done something to him, man. The family has now raised, if y'all can't see it, man, the family has now raised $729,000. They only $20,000 away from their goal of $750,000. Who all donated? Look at Byron Allen up there. 100 bands. Damn, 100 bands. Who all? Let me see who all done donated, man. Who all done donated? Ooh, shit. Let me see. Anybody from this chat? Look, somebody donated anonymous. They feel like, man, I'm not in this shit. I want to help out, but I'm not in it. Let me see. Anybody from this chat in here? Will I find anybody from this chat in here? I better let me find one motherfucker from this chat. Let me find one donation from a nigga over here who ain't never gave me shit. Let me find one name over here. Let me see it. Cali Drake, bitch. Nah, I'm bullshitting. Smash that like, but gang. Salute to the family, though, man. Salute to the family, gang. Yeah. Salute to the family, man. They have raised $729,000, gang. And like I said, some people done criticize them and be like, hey, man, you know, if they didn't, hey, man, check this out. If their son wasn't killed by no white boys, he accidentally drowned, do you think they should get the money back? And I don't think so. I think they're going to keep the money. I think that, you know, at the end of the day, hell, the way Mississippi police been bullshitting around, let them hold on to that paper, man. You know what I mean? They've been done dirty either way you look at it, man. Yeah, no, because they are not getting any transparency about the autopsy. Remember, Mississippi ain't dropped the autopsy yet. Ben Crump, bald head ass, ain't dropped his shit yet either. Ben Crump holding on to his autopsy, but I'm starting to think that Ben Crump might be playing chess by holding on to his autopsy, because at the end of the day, he want Mississippi to slip up. He wants them son of a bitches to put their autopsy out and then come out and say, you lying motherfuckers. Gotcha. I think that's what's going on. I think Ben Crump might be holding on to that goddamn autopsy because he want to see what the state of Mississippi is going to say. Now, let me see. Let's get to some more shit. I think they said mom spoke out and said something else. I think mom spoke out and said something else. Let's check in some more with the Nolan Wells situation, man. Sad situation, man. This story is taking over the world, man. What happened to Nolan Wells? And I'm asking y'all to chat again tonight. What do y'all think really happened to Nolan Wells, man? Did he drown or was Nolan Wells murdered? Smash that like button, gang, because I'm telling you, they say after Monday, they say after the funeral service, they say shit finna get serious. They say the family finna go through the celebration of his life. They finna bury him, and then they say that, you know, hey, it should be some new things coming out. I don't know if we're gonna be heard from the grand jury. We'll go to the grand jury by that time, but they saying that it's finna be some updates for show. And the Nolan Wells situation is coming up weekend. They say shit finna hit the fan after the funeral service. Trust me, gang. Listen to everything I tell y'all. I'm hearing that the shit is finna hit the fan the minute they put this boy in the ground. And after that, it's going to be some shit.
This morning, we're learning more about the Independence Day boat trip Nolan Wells and his friends took to Mississippi's Horn Island. As part of a records request to the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources, NBC News obtained GPS information for the boat. The records show it departed from a private boat launch at 9:56 a.m., arriving at the island by 11:14 and staying there until 4:30 p.m. An audio of a call around that time to a private towing company obtained from the same records request, the caller explains a mechanical issue with the boat.
We're sinking. Can you all please come?
The towing company dispatched reaching out to a local captain for help.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island, and he's saying the boat is sinking. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Records then show the boat being towed slowly from about 4:31 until 5:25 before getting back to normal speed. The boat then returned to its original location at 5:44 without Nolan Wells.
Yeah. Yes or no, y'all? You know what I mean? Did they kill Nolan Wells? Did somebody hit him beside his goddamn head and throw him in the water, man? You know what I mean? Did somebody bust Nolan Wells upside his head with something, man, and throw his ass in the water? Remember this, though, gang. Let's keep it 1,000, y'all. I don't come to fuck around, gang. Remember my shit? Hold on. I didn't come to play tonight, gang. I was tired earlier, but I'm not no more. I didn't come to play no games. Give me 1 second, man. I didn't come to play no games.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, goddamn I'm not.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, please stop using swearing language. It's not.
That's why I can never be an attorney right there. That's exactly what the bitch gonna say to me. Mr. Sco, enough of this bullshit now. You don't go present your case. I'm gonna be all over the place. What the fuck is he talking about, man? But when you look at this timeline, man, I just keep asking myself, if it was a fucking hole in the boat, if the boat was taking water, How was they still moving around so good? What really happened? What happened to the boat? People are saying when they was at Horn Island, that's when they made the call that the boat was taking water. But by this time, they're already saying they haven't seen Nolan. So where was Nolan at? You know what I mean? Did Nolan get on the boat with them? Because we all think it's suspicious that nobody, including the boys, claimed they didn't see Nolan after 3 o'clock, 3:30, some shit like that. They didn't see Nolan. But yet still they leave and nobody else sees Nolan. So what do we think? Nolan left with you niggas. We think Nolan left with y'all. Yeah, we think Nolan left with y'all. That's what we think. We think Nolan Wells left with y'all. That's what I believe. I believe Nolan Wells left with y'all, man. I'm starting to believe that, man. How come after they leave, nobody sees Nolan? Nobody sees him. The boat starts to make mysterious little stops and pit stops, and they just going here and going there with a fucking hole in the boat. Something ain't right, gang. Something ain't right, man. Yeah. Something ain't right, gang. I'm telling you right now, man. I still smell a little bullshit, man. Now, let's keep it 100, though. I got to say this, though. Let's keep it 100, though. Yeah, I mean, they don't have any real physical evidence yet. This boating data is most definitely some shit that make us all say, nah, something ain't right, gang. Yeah, when we see these pit stops and weird shit like this, when we hear about, the kids going to lawyer up, which I think we came to the conclusion that we don't know if that's really not either, as far as the lawyers and shit. Like, well, I asked y'all yesterday, I said, who the fuck told us they lawyered up? Who put that information out there? Nobody in the chat could not confirm it. Like, who said it? So we don't really know if that's true or not. But at the end of the day, man, we need some physical evidence, and that's what we waiting on Ben Crump motherfucking ass. We waiting on civil rights attorney Ben Crump to drop that autopsy. We waiting on goddamn the grand jury to let it be known this is a criminal case, and we waiting for the DA's office to step in. We need to see some new evidence, man, because everything they got right now is kind of circumstantial evidence. It's like, yeah, this shit don't make sense. It don't add up. Somebody's lying. They moving funny. Shit don't look right. But we need to know what happened to Nolan Wells. And this shit ain't gonna move forward until we find that out, gang. Smash that like button, y'all. If you smoking some Reggie tonight, please, like I know 99% of y'all are. CBD, Reggie, K2. Please put that shit in the air and stop playing games, y'all. I do not want to get high by myself on a Friday night.
Melissa Miller was at Horn Island on the 4th. She says there were.
Oh, hold on. We got a witness. Who is this? Who this white bitch is?
Melissa Miller was at Horn.
Melissa Miller. Y'all go find this bitch for me, man. I gotta bring her here. Who is this bitch right here? Oh, we got a witness. Let's go. We got somebody that knows something.
Without Nolan Wells.
Smash that like button.
Melissa Miller was at Horn Island on the 4th. She says there were hundreds of boaters there for the holiday.
It's just a big community. Everyone goes out there and, has a good time.
She also says it's normal to leave cell phones on boats and that currents at the northwest corner of the island can be treacherous.
Like you can go out there just innocently and next thing you know, the water's, it's like kind of sucking you in, throwing you back out.
After speaking with one of the friends on the boat, Nolan's concerned mother reported him missing to police.
Police report her 18-year-old son, Nolan Wells, missing last seen at 3 on Horn Island.
His body was found on July 6th. His mother struggling as she plans his funeral, posting on Facebook.
This loss, this grief, this pain, it's different. It's insurmountable.
Now, one parent has also posted that some of Nolan's friends have been getting threatening messages. The FBI does confirm that it is investigating threats connected to this case, all while Nolan's mother is encouraging people to stay peaceful as she plans to hold his funeral next week. Guys, back to you.
Just a kind of a sad story on so many levels. Aaron, Aaron Girl, Christopher, there, Mississippi. Thank you.
Smash that like button, gang. Well, I'm gonna say I don't know why I don't like that nigga right there, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have no idea why I don't like that. Why I don't like this. Yeah. I don't know why I don't like this nigga, man, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what the fuck it is, man. I ever catch that nigga. Smash that like button, gang. Yeah, this nigga skull ain't shit, man. Smash that like button, man. Let me see somebody in the chat said this is no accident. I like I said, Gates, a lot of things I'm looking at in this case, man. It's a lot of things we done went over. But at the end of the day, man, you feel me? At the end of the day, man, something just don't make sense. Now, Poetic Flacco, man. Poetic Flacco was on my show the other night. Poetic Flacco tried to sneak in this bitch. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Poetic Flacco. Even though Poetic Flacco told Ball Star 101 he covered the Dolph case better than me, you lying sack of shit. Shout out to Poetic Flacco, though. He pulled up the other night and he broke down how he felt about it. And Poetic Flacco was saying that he felt like it was nigga hell no. It's some shit going there. It's some shit in the water skull. They did this shit and we gonna prove it. Let me see. Let me check in over here. Let me see what's being said over here, gang. Because this nigga here ugly to a bitch. This nigga just as ugly as Lil Greg. Yeah, this nigga just look like this little Greg, man. Yeah, big ass glasses on and shit. Little shop of horror glasses and shit. Let's see what Flacco is saying now. Let's see if Flacco is saying that he know what's really going on and shit. Let's check in with Poetic Flacco. Like I said, he put up on a platform the other night. Salute to him. And Flacco was one of the people that said he thought Nolan Wells got back on that boat and they threw him off the boat. And this is when people were saying, no, somebody killed him on Horn Island. Poetic Flacco, fat face ass, came over to my channel and said, no, Sko, y'all tripping. He got back on that boat and they threw him off. Shout out to Sko Gang Toya. She actually said it first. Then Flacco came right behind her. So I give Toya her props as well, too. But shout out to Poetic Flacco, who came over here on my platform the other night and said, nah, Sko, you missing the bigger picture. Smash that like button, gang.
And the audio from the boat got released. Much like everything else that came out regarding Nolan Wells, each and every detail just leaves us with more questions. And the GPS data and the audio from the boat is no different. The audio and GPS data created more questions for us than answered questions for us.
We have some new information on the Nolan Wells case. CBS News got a hold of the boat GPS. When I was putting together the timeline and piecing it together, there were two things that stuck out to me. One was there were several trips back and forth, and two, there is an hour and 13-minute time gap. And I'm going to talk to you about it. So first, at 9:56 a.m., the boat leaves the original dock. It arrives at Horn Island at 11:14. So at around 4 o'clock, there is a call to the Coast Guard about the boat. NBC News got a hold of it. Here's a quick snippet. This is the only little snippet I could find.
We're sinking. Can y'all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Everybody's on board. So does that mean Nolan?
Listen, I don't lack complete self-awareness. Maybe it's a product of us just being super hypercritical of everything because of the obvious and blatant lies that have already been told to us. But whenever something new comes out in this case, it's always something sketchy. It's always sus.
I agree.
It always creates more questions than answers.
But we got to also admit this, Flacco. Yeah, nigga Flacco got the S curl in his shit. It is. We got to admit this, Flacco. You know, everything we hear online ain't true, though. A lot of shit we've been hearing is bullshit, been cap. We got to separate the bullshit from the real. That's what we do on this platform over here, gang. We don't care about, we don't care about how good the shit sound. If we can't prove it, we not going with it. I don't like bloggers to do that shit. Ain't no proof to none of that shit, but you just keep going with that same scenario. No, if we cannot pinpoint the goddamn person that put this information out, if it didn't come from a reliable source, we trashing that shit and we moving on. And that's why when it comes to the Nolan Wells situation, I think this platform that we ahead of everybody when it comes to what's real and what's not. It's still niggas talking about he was at a pool party July 5th, fam. Man, smash the like button, gang.
Now, them saying everybody is on board is not an admission that Nolan Wells was on board. They could have very well just been talking about whoever was on board. But still in all, again, it's just a pattern. Whenever something new comes out, is always something sketchy. Now, the next part, the GPS data, that is the one that created more questions than answers. Like, that's the one that a lot of people is hyper-focused on right now. Because the GPS data shows, so they left the island. They was on the northwest part of the island. They was trying to leave. Their boat started to sink. Now, apparently they was offshore enough to where they couldn't just swim back, so they had to call for help. Now, the part of the island that they was sinking and needed help from is apparently the exact same side of the island where Nolan Wells' body was found.
Now, that is true. Where we took the West Tip, gang. That is true, man. Shout out to Flacco, man. Shout out to Flacco. He came on my platform. Like I said, I got to keep 100. Flacco was saying this the other night, man. He pulled up. He tried to, a lot of y'all didn't even know that was him until I pointed out that that's Poetic Flacco. Yeah, he tried to take over the goddamn show with his bullshit. But yeah, I mean, but I let Flacco come over here and rock out the other night, and he came over and said this same shit. He said, Sko, I think they threw this nigga ass off the goddamn boat. And I was like, you sure? Yeah, I mean, this is before any of this information came out about the boat, where it went, the boat data. But now we can see that when the boat broke down, when it was gaining water, one of the places the boat was at was on the West Tip for a while. Where did Nolan Wells' body turn up at? Nigga floated, nigga shit came right ashore on the goddamn west tip. Now, and some people think they they took him back home. Something happened. They brought his body back in the middle of the night because when these boys own a boat, all you gotta do is attach one of these boats to a goddamn truck and drive that motherfucker to the lake. It ain't no big ship. This ain't no goddamn yacht. This is just a goddamn little boat. You hook up to a boat. They was like, no, somebody could, they could have got his body later on that day, not even in the middle of the night. They could have got his body later on that day sometime and took him back out to Horn Island and threw his body off the boat. But if we could see that in the data right here, if we could see that in this data that they were on the west tip, then it's best to say that they probably threw his body out before this boat ever made it back to the crib. That's why Nolan Wells came, his body washed up on the west tip of Horn Island. And like I said, we got evidence. We got actual fucking evidence now that the boys was on the west tip of the island while they were on this boat that was allegedly taking water, trying to make it back home. Remember that little pit stop they made? They left for about 14 minutes out of nowhere and came back. Man, some of y'all think Sko. That's when they threw his body off the boat, bro. We don't know if he overdosed Sko. We don't know if somebody beat him up. The main thing is we don't know who all the passengers on the goddamn boat even was. We don't even know who all was on the boat. How do we know it's not like I said, it's going to be an unlocked character in this Nolan Wells situation, gang. Just like Mortal Kombat. Remember back in the day, you had to put the code in to get Reptile. Remember that? Remember back in the days on Mortal Kombat, you had to put the code in to be Reptile. This is one of them situations, gang. We got to find the code to an unlocked character because we don't know who all was on that boat, and we damn sure know who all was on that island. Smash that goddamn light button, gang. Let's get serious about this shit, gang. Let's get serious.
As you know, we've been following this story, and what we have now noticed is that the call looks to be made in the same area Nolan's body was found 2 days later on Monday. As local outlet WLOX stated, around 8:45 a.m., Sheriff Ledbetter confirmed authorities received a call reporting a body found at the northwestern tip of Horn Island. The body was discovered by a U.S. Park Service ranger. Now, this clearly now gives us a better understanding that when the friends allegedly last seen Nolan at 3 p.m., they would make a call about the boat taking in water and needing of a tow. GPS data graphics would again also confirm they were located on the northwestern tip of the island. Now, at 4:31 p.m., they would eventually be towed for about 2.7 miles out before returning to normal operation and headed back to land. Now, after gathering all this information, it now seems for some that Nolan's incident, given that his body was found in the same area, had to have happened between the call at 3 p.m., when they stated to last seeing him, and when they would be towed away at 4:31 p.m.
With all the evidence now coming out and there's talks of a grand jury, people are getting excited that Nolan Wells is about to get justice.
Right.
Nolan Wells is finally about to get justice, and people are going to be...
Maybe. Remember, I'm on a 50-50 end of will he get justice or not? Did something happen to him? Yeah, shit don't look right at all. But I'm still 50-50 when it comes to the fucking state of Mississippi. And they nigger lynching ass. Will my boy Nolan Wells get motherfucking justice, man? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Where my nigga Mississippi Swine at? If you from Mississippi tonight, please throw that shit up, man. We ain't got nothing but love for you, man. Yo, shout out to all the brothers and sisters in this chat tonight or watching from home that's from Mississippi. And they like, come on, don't do us like that, Sko. We just saying, gang. I just watched Mississippi burn the other night. I keep saying that. You're like, yeah, here we go with this bullshit again, Sko. I just watched Mississippi burn the other night. And don't forget about my nigga Mississippi Swine, some of the shit they done did to him. Them white boys done tortured my nigga down there in Mississippi, man. He got some stories to tell. Smash that like button, gang.
He held responsible. But former Mississippi Judge Carlos Moore, he released a video where he says, hold on. And he sent a message to Nolan parents saying, yo, don't let these people trick you and fool you. It looks like they are trying to get Nolan justice. It looks like they're trying to do the right thing. But I've been fooled by these people in the past. This is just how they do it. They're going to find a way to undermine justice. Do not get fooled and tricked into thinking the DA is on your side. They're not. And I think this is a very important thing because this is a former judge within Mississippi. He's a current and practicing attorney. This is somebody who knows that system all too well. And he knows the very same people personally who's going to be prosecuting this if it does become criminal. And he's telling the parents, yo, heed this warning. These people are not your friends. They come across as super nice. They come across with a Southern charm, but they ain't your friends and they are snakes.
So much has transpired. So we are now on
day 11 since the disappearance of
Down to the crooked letter.
Nolan Wells. Day 11.
And remember, at first I disagree with some of the things his brother was saying, but he redeemed himself. This is a judge, y'all. I think a former judge in Mississippi. It was some things he was saying at first. He kind of made some of the slip ups that Ben Crump made and was speaking about the video and this and that and the other shit. But I think he redeemed himself when he came back on Facebook, man, and really, you know what I mean, really got to the bottom of a lot of shit, man, as a judge, and said, you know, basically he would have had a goddamn, at least a motherfucking search warrant on these boys. He said he would have had a full arrest warrant by now. Some of the shit he's seen play out in this situation so far, some of the things he's heard, he said as a judge, he would have had a warrant signed by now. But at least, look, if not a murder warrant, at least a goddamn search warrant. At least phones should be dumped. At least the boat should be checked. At least the houses should be raided. You feel me? These white boys should be interrogated on some Central Park 5 shit. Lie to them if you have to, detectives. That's what y'all do to niggas. If you black, smash that motherfucking like button, yank.
And there has still been no arrest. To me, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because we know on day one, had there been 3 young black men to return to the mainland from an island and 1 white young man left there who disappeared, who died under suspicious circumstances, we know within 1 day of beginning an investigation, with all the suspicious activity that we know that have occurred here, if it occurred in that situation, we know that there would have been arrest by now. So it's still unacceptable to me that no arrests at all have been made for any particular crime. And I've laid out a litany of potential crimes that members of law enforcement, if they would...
Like I said, y'all, a lot of people think right now, a lot of people think black folks is talking crazy right now. A lot of people think, nah, man, you did, nah, man. Yeah, people just saying anything. Yeah, I'm going to say the physical evidence ain't there as of right now to put them boys in jail. I get it. But like I said, y'all, stick with me, gang. The media is trying to paint some bullshit right now. They want everybody to think, oh, no, black people just want to say this because it's some white boys. What we're saying is, we're not saying the white boys killed him because he was black. We're not saying that. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that at the end of the day, if they was black, they would be investigated way harder than this shit, man. They would be investigated way fucking harder if they was black. That's what we saying right now, gang. If these was black boy, 3 black boys disappeared with a white boy, like I keep saying, 3 black niggas, nappy headed ass, dread wearing, YN looking at nigga, tats all their neck, face and shit. They disappeared with a little white boy in the mouth, and they show back up to the crib without him, and his cell phone is with them. We got the nigga phone, yeah. We don't know where he at, but we do got his car. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we do got his motherfucking yeah. We got his goddamn Audi outside. We got his keys. And we got his phone. Them niggas going to jail. Houses being raided and shit like that. Mug shots being posted. The nigga been locked up before. Mug shots being posted all over the internet. Goddamn me, all kind of stories about these boys and their parents and shit be out there. Let one of them niggas' dad have been locked up with the prison. That should be out there. They would flood the media with bad information and bad news and all kind of bad history about these boys, man, and paint a picture that this little white boy had to be murdered. He had to been killed. Even if he was drowned, them niggers drowned him. They wouldn't let this shit go, we feel like, man. So that's what black people are saying is that, nah, man, y'all playing, Mississippi. Y'all playing. Y'all ain't even investigate these white boys yet. What's the hold up? Well, it looks like an accidental drowning. Nigga, you know how many people done drowned and somebody helped them? Yeah, you can't always tell. You don't have to scratch a nigga up or stab a nigga up to drown a nigga. Or to throw a nigga ass off a moving boat and he didn't. Come on, gang. That's what we're saying, man. Smash that like button. Salute to this nigga right here, man.
Doing their jobs unbiasedly and thoroughly could have made by now.
One of the theories that he laid out to me is a theory that should satisfy both sides. If you are somebody who believed that Nolan Wells drowned because he was drunk or he was drinking, or if you're on the other side, which is we believe that Nolan Wells was murdered or he was pushed off, but this was not no accidental thing. Well, his theory satisfies both sides. His theory says, okay, if you believe Nolan Wells drowned accidentally by himself and there's no foul play, then you should also be in favor of arresting the people who provide Nolan Wells that liquor. Nolan Wells was under 21 years old. So if somebody provided Nolan Wells that drink, that liquor, that beer, or whatever he was drinking, that caused him to drown accidentally, then we should all be in favor of arresting that person, right?
Is that true? Do y'all agree with that? Do y'all agree with that, gang? Stop the bullshit tonight, gang. We not doing this now. Flacco, you came on my show the other night. I'll let you get your shit off and talk about. But I agree with a nigga. I agree with a nigga. But do you agree you locked the nigga up who gave him the beer? Toy talking about boom. What the fuck? What? You lock up the nigga who gave him the booze? Man, I can understand with some coke, some Molly. Fuck it. Say that's serve. Let's make it yellow too. Let's make it heron cut. Yeah. Let's do the heron cut serve. Let's say some yellow serve. Yeah, y'all don't know yellow drink is heron cut. If you didn't know that, you know what I'm talking about? And there's a lot of you niggas in this chat be sipping that yellow. Let's say a nigga was on some perks, or you know what I mean, just niggas full of Adderall, whatever. Then I'm like, okay, yeah, but the booze? Are y'all serious? The booze? I'm gonna call it what the white folks call it, the motherfucking booze. That's something that. Wow. Okay. All right. If that's what y'all look. All right. If that's what y'all say. Y'all, yeah. You mean to tell me? Well, I guess, yeah. I guess so, man. I guess so. Yeah, I mean, but it's crazy because at 18, that's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess the 18-year-old is not allowed to drink, so it's under 21. Why? Yeah. Okay. All right. I give y'all that one. All right. You know what I mean? I'll give y'all that one. Okay. I'll give y'all that one. So y'all are saying that if Nolan Wells did drown, but he drowned because he had been full of that drink. We seen the boy drinking. We seen those beer cans or shit in his hands in the video or whatever. He was holding on to beers and shit. We don't know how much he had to drink. So you got to hold up on that. But if we find out that Nolan Wells drowned due to being drunk as hell, he had drank 6 beers. Y'all mean to tell me whoever was providing the alcohol should be locked the fuck up? Toy says, that's a charge. What if water is in his lungs? It's fresh water, not ocean. Do me a favor, moderators. Get John Dope over the timeout real quick, man. And y'all know that's my nigga. Y'all know that's my nigga, man. Yeah, y'all know John Dope, my nigga, man. But get that nigga ass over the timeout. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, get that nigga ass over the timeout, bro. ASAP. I'm talking about that's my nigga too, man. Big Skull gang. Get his ass over the timeout. ASAPatory. Smash that like button, gang. Yeah. Get that nigga ass over there. Fast. And if I see anybody else in this channel some goofy shit, man, I'm finna start locking niggas up. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you tonight. Moderators, get your guns ready. Mimi, Toya, where y'all at? Get your guns ready. I'm finna start locking niggas up, man. Cream, get your gun. True Virgo, get your guns ready, man. We finna lock a few niggas up tonight. Yeah, let's lock a few niggas up tonight. Let's show them tonight ain't the fucking night. Where y'all at, mods? If you in this bitch, mods, show your guns. Smash that like button, man. Get Big Dot move over the timeout.
Why aren't you in favor of that? Because if somebody gives somebody drugs and they overdose, that person is going to jail for a very long time. So shouldn't that apply here? Right? See, but it's not about, oh my God, it's never about the truth. It's only about how do the people that we like and love avoid and dodge accountability. Because if they were all for the truth, even if they believe that Nolan Wells accidentally drowned, then you should be pro going and arresting the people responsible for providing the liquor. Either way, arrest should be happening.
Because I don't play. School had recess. I do not play. I don't even play the radio. Those folks know me. They know me well. And if I say it, I mean it. And so I see today, not only did she had announced earlier this week that she was going to work with, or was working with the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, she met with the family and their counsel and gave them an update and told them that she will be presenting all of the evidence to a Jackson County grand jury. That is a step in the right direction. But is it a step in the right direction because we had to call her hand? Had she planned to do that all alone? I had the unfortunate experience of meeting the DA, McRath, back in 2019 when I was a partner with the Cochran firm. And Toussaint Diamond Sims was killed by a Morris Point Police Department officer on August 8, 2019.
I seen him say this already. I seen this part. Yeah, I seen all that. I think Flacco just showing the rest of that shit. But we seen a lot of that, man. We seen a lot of that. But you know what? I guess I gotta agree with y'all, man. If it turns out Nolan Wells died, to a goddamn drug overdose. If it turns out Nolan Wells died due to being drunk and he drowned in that water, man, that toxicology report is gonna come back and show that. But do y'all ever think we would really get justice if the toxicology report come back and say, yeah, he was drunk, he drowned? Do y'all think they really fit a hunt down who bought the motherfucking beers? How would they even know? You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know that investigation, but you know what I mean? How would they know what beer came from what box and who bought what? It's a bunch of people on the island, 200-300 people. You're on them boats and shit. No telling who threw you a beer. You know what I mean? It might be some bitches threw you a beer. It might be some white boys. Hey, man, drink. White boy want you to drink and shit. Drink with a nigga. Take another one, man. Another beer, man. No telling who was throwing the beers. You know what I mean? It's white folks everywhere out there throwing the beers around. All kind of liquor and alcohol and drugs and shit. It's going down on Horn motherfucking Island. You crazy nigga? 4th of July on a Saturday? These you niggas crazy? Who the fuck going to jail for that, man? If that's the case, if we find out Nolan Wells drowned, man, yeah, we know the FBI is involved, man, but damn, man, how they gonna find out who bought the motherfucking booze? Because let's stop bullshitting, y'all. We just saying this right now, but it's a good possibility, gang, that could be what happened too. But right now, we looking saying, nah, it looked like something happened to him. His so-called friends are moving funny than a bitch. They moving so shaky and so shady. It's like, come on, man, what's going on? Why don't these boys just come out and talk, man? Like, just come out and, you know what I mean? Like, we need to hear their side on paper. We need to see transcripts and documents and shit. We need to see body cam video of their story. Yeah, I want to show us some body cam video of y'all going to these boys and talking to them, because I bet money this shit is on body cam. And you know what that means if it's on body cam? That means some regular ass police officers probably would knock on the door and ask them when was the last time they seen Nolan, what was he saying, what was he wearing, this, that, and the other. And that's about it. We just questioned him, asked him what was going on. Had y'all seen him? This is when he missing. When they find him, they probably go tell him, hey, man, my condolences, dude. Them boys ain't been investigated for real. I don't think they've been interrogated. I think they've been talked to. I think there's some questions. They answered a few questions on some regular at the house type shit. One of the boys' mom is a judge. Who's going to drag a judge's son down to a goddamn police station? I doubt it. You already know what she gonna say. If you don't got a fucking warrant, what the fuck are you doing here? So I doubt them boys was ever drugged down. I bet they was not interrogated or even questioned at the police station. I bet money this shit happened via front porch, via living room, via the goddamn summer house, the guest house out back. It's gonna be some bullshit, man. Yeah. It's gonna be some bullshit, man. These boys wouldn't interrogate it like that. I just don't believe, man. Smash that like, but I accidentally clicked on that damn Trap Boy Freddy video back there. God damn. Smash that like button, gang. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, man. I mean, now that y'all done said that, I said you niggas rocking that shit. How many of y'all think that toxicology report is gonna come back and say Nolan Wells is drunk than a motherfucker, man? Let's go there real quick. Let's go there real quick, because we ain't never been there before. Fuck it. Let's go there real quick. How many think that toxicology report is going to come back and say Nolan Wells is drunk than a motherfucker, man? This nigga had been drinking like a motherfucking fish, man. Who thinks the toxicology report, hey, you hang out with the white boys, y'all getting fucked up. You hang with the white boys, y'all getting faded. White boys get fucked up on another level, man. Niggas don't got shit on getting fucked up like white boys. Who thinks that toxicology report is going to come back and say that Nolan Wells is drunk than a motherfucker, man? This dude was full of alcohol. He had been taking shots and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that. I don't mean nobody do nothing to him still. I'm not saying that. But if we believe that, right? If we believe that, is it a good chance that this nigga drowned? If we believe he was full of alcohol, he was drunk than a motherfucker. If we believe he was on them pills and shit, when we come to white boys, we're going to always say that. Well, white boys, man, they be on them pills and shit. They do. We ain't making that shit up. White boys got the unstepped on coke, all kind of shit, man. Pure Columbia, nigga. White boys got all the goddamn pills and shit. They got an assortment of pills and shit, all kind of colors and shit, and Ziploc. I mean, they show up the party, man. They show up with a cutie. Y'all got a cutie? Yeah, we brought 4 ounces, dude. Different flavors, man. What? God damn. They don't give a fuck about how much that shit you roll. You can still have it from. They don't care. Man, there's nobody party like them white boys party, man. White people party crazy, man, because they got money. They do this shit all the time. They grew up watching their parents do this shit. Yeah, the judge. Yeah, the judge. yeah, the judge. Nikki down, I want to put that cocaine and pills in the chat, man. Yeah, if we talking drugs and alcohol here, gang, what are we doing, man? 4th of July, everybody getting fucked up. Niggas popping firecrackers and shit. It's loud out here and shit. Everybody on boats and shit, partying and shit. And Nolan Wells is over there drunk than a motherfucker. Now, I'm not saying somebody didn't do something to him. But I'm just saying, think about it, y'all. You putting a nigga in an atmosphere with a bunch of boats, 300-400 people, and a bunch of goddamn water. Where on certain ends, if you swim too far out, that current will rip and drag you. You know what I mean? What do y'all believe in, gang? Do y'all believe that Nolan Wells might have drowned? Because y'all saying, Sco, that's still homicide. Whoever gave him the drugs or the alcohol, he's 18 years old. But ain't with the drugs at all. But alcohol, he's under 21. They can still be arrested. That's still a murder. How many of y'all think that Nolan Wells drowned, man? Talk to me, gang. I think some of y'all be holding back. Yeah. I think some of y'all be holding back. I think some of y'all don't want to fit in with the crowd and shit. Like, I'm just going to say what everybody else is saying. Y'all be looking around the chat and shit. I'm just going to share, man. Nigga, shit, man. I'm going to say what I'm going to say what the nigga Tito said, man. Yeah. I'm going to say what Big Joe bitch ass said, man. He be in here. Who believes Nolan Wells could have drowned, man? Cali Blue said if he drowned, he had help. All right. Yeah. Got pills they press. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah. Got pills. Who said that, man? Wow said got pills they press. You better say that shit. Hey, wow. They don't know what you're talking about. They don't understand it, yeah. Yeah. They don't understand it, gang. They don't get it yet. Maybe they press them motherfuckers up they self, nigga. Fuck with them pills if you want to. But we ain't heard how Nolan Wells died yet, man. Is it a good chance, man? What if that goddamn autopsy came back and said Nolan Wells died of an overdose? That should be crazy, bro. What if Ben Crump ain't telling us shit? He ain't saying nothing because they got the autopsy results back and the nigga died of an overdose. What if Mississippi didn't do no damn real motherfucking autopsy at all? He drowned. We found him in the water. You know what I mean? That's how he died. Wrap it up. Yeah. If that toxicology report come back, man, if them autopsy results come back and say he died of an overdose, that'd be crazy, man. But I think if that was true, this is what's so crazy about it, gang. Do y'all think if he died of an overdose, do you think the friends would try to hide that? Do you think that if something happened, they was all taking drugs, do you think the friends would try to hide that? Do y'all think that's enough for them to try to say, hey, man, let's get rid of him, man? You know what I mean? We don't want our parents to know we was doing drugs, or we don't want to go to jail, man. We were all doing coke with him. We was all doing, hey, just throw his body off the boat, man. Keep his phone. Remember, it would make sense for him to have his phone if he died drowning. Why would you have your phone while you're going swimming? So keep his phone on the boat. Let's just say he went for a motherfucking swim, man. And we ain't seen him. Last time we seen him about 3-4 o'clock. Because that time is off. Last time I seen him was at 3 o'clock. But y'all didn't leave at 4:31. And y'all boat was gaining, was taking water and shit. Like, where the fuck was Nolan at for a whole hour and a half? Don't forget about that shit. Yeah, where the fuck was Nolan at? A whole hour and 31 minutes, man. Y'all ain't bumped into him not once. He ain't came looking for his phone. Say, fam, where my motherfucking phone at, bro? You know damn well I'm gonna hit Katie later on, nigga. I need the digits. Fuck wrong with you niggas, fam, right? We ain't seen these niggas since 3 o'clock, but the boat didn't leave Horn Island until 4:31. You mean to tell me the whole time, an hour and a half, he didn't come back over there and say, hey, bro, where the fuck is my phone at, fam? Oh, nigga, I don't do some swimming trunks. Of course, you know you don't got it on you. You ain't got a million pockets like a big-ass jacket or a trench coat, a New York jacket. Nigga, I got some swimming trunks. Of course, I know he don't have my phone. For an hour and 31 minutes, you mean to tell me Nolan Wells didn't come back looking for his phone? That's why we say somebody did something to him. Right. That's why we think somebody did something to him. Every time you try to clean this shit up and do something different with it, it don't add up, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because even if you say, well, he you know what I mean? Like, I mean, did he drown at 3:30? That's the only thing them boys can be saying is that Nolan Wells drowned at like 3 o'clock. We didn't see last time we seen him was at 3 o'clock, man. They gotta be saying that whatever happened to him, they saying, you know, the Mississippi saying he drowned. So they gotta be saying that he drowned while everybody was out there. I mean, Horn Island was jumping like a motherfucker, nigga. The alcohol was flowing, the drugs was burning, the drugs was being digested. The motherfucking, you know what I mean? The music is up, everybody partying, niggas shooting fireworks off boats and shit. And nobody's seen this 6'1", 180-pound tall ass nigga that's drowning and shit. Did anybody see him swimming out far deep by himself? How did his body end up on the west tip of the goddamn of Horn Island? How the fuck he get over there? Man. Yeah. Yeah, something ain't adding up, gang. Yeah, I will admit that, man. Something ain't adding up, gang. You know what I mean? As much as I try to say, you know what I mean? As much as I try to say, man, yeah, look at it. Just every time I come back to the facts of, you know, when he was supposed to disappear or die, I can't get over it, man. Something ain't right about this shit, man. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Did y'all see this dude right here, man? I got good news too, though, man. Did y'all see this dude right here, man? I think let me see. I don't know if I can told you tonight. Did y'all see this dude right here, man? How many people seen this dude right here with this porn stash? This was the dude that was talking about Nolan Wells. He was, you know what I mean, basically making fun of the Nolan Wells situation. I heard some shit happen to this motherfucker. What happens to the white boys if it's foul play? How much time? Shit, man. Mississippi, 10 years. Smash that like, man. Shout out to Lou Vega, man. Yeah. Manslaughter. Yeah. Manslaughter, fam. Negligent homicide, some bullshit. It's gonna be like, what? Yeah, 3 years apiece. Probation, we mean. You know, what the fuck? Yeah. Come on, fam. Yeah, for real. Who's seen this dude right here, man? Who's seen this dude, man? This is Chud the Builder looking at it. This is the dude that was talking that shit all over the internet about Nolan Wells in it. I think they saying some shit happened. I don't know if he got beat up, he got fired from his job, but I remember everybody was sending me this saying, bro, look what this white dude is online saying about goddamn Nolan Wells.
You got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all's young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Whoa, learn how to swim, boy. You can't do it. You can't do it, boy. Y'all ain't ever going to learn how to swim. Yeah.
What the fuck is this, bro? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is, man? Bruh. What the fuck is this, bro? Yeah. What the fuck? Hey, hold on. Who was that, man? Hold on. I'm looking for a body, man. Who was that, real quick, man? Who was that? Who was that? Hey, get Rod Davis to timeout, man. Get Rod Davis to timeout, man. True Virgo, catch a body. Get Rod Davis over the timeout, gang. Smash that like that. Get that nigga over the timeout, man. Yeah, who the fuck is this? This shit ain't funny, bro. That nigga ass over the timeout, man. Who the fuck is this white boy, man? With this fucking porn stash, bro. Somebody called Super Mario. Shout out to John Doe. John Doe said Super Mario looking motherfucker. This is the type of shit that's online, man. This type of shit we dealing with these days, man. This is the type of shit we dealing with these days. Shit like this, man.
Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. And we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans.
Who remember that video the other day? We seen that nigga, that black boy, that family was on that raft and shit. And it was a black boy said he couldn't swim. And his homie was like, man, come on, you pussy. It was like in a fucking big ass, like a creek or something. Where the fuck they was like a river. Come on, you pussy. Oh, you come on, man. He was like, man, I can't, bro. I'm telling you, man. Come on, man. You'll make it. Just come on, man. That family saved them and shit. White boy might be telling the goddamn truth, nigga, while we bullshitting. While we bullshitting, this white boy fucker be telling the goddamn truth.
Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim, I can't swim, oh hell nah. But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. Y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this. Yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This
Who the fuck is this white boy, bro? What the fuck is this, bro? Let me see, who is this, man? Shout out to John Doe. Who is this, man? Whoever this is right here, get them in timeout, gang. Yeah, get this motherfucker on my screen in timeout real fast, man. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Moderators, the real Stephanie G. Step your game up. Gun something down. Yeah, I'm looking for the real Stephanie G. Catch a body, gang. I don't think you caught enough bodies around here, Stephanie G. Smash that like button, man. Man, it's another fake ass Chud the Builder. But I heard like he got fired from his job or some fucked up shit happened. And this nigga came like apologize.
tradition.
Thanks for giving us the master plan, homie.
Let me see.
You should have dropped a little blueprint.
Somebody related to me. I don't know why they didn't reach out to me. I don't know why they haven't come talk to me.
Okay, say man loses job over mocking the death of Nolan Wells. So this is him. Who is this? I don't trust this motherfucker. Who is this dude, bro? I gotta find him. I gotta find this motherfucker, man. I'll bring him on a goddamn show. I'm talking about, I say put your napkins in your shirt. You hear me? Old school style, nigga. Put your napkin in your shirt. Nigga. Yeah, put a napkin in your lap, nigga, and your shirt. Smash that. I'm gonna let y'all eat like a motherfucker, fam. Smash that like button, gang. They say he lost his job. They say after making fun of Nolan Wells, after getting online saying all that weird racist shit about Nolan Wells and black people, man. They say he lost his job, but I'm watching for his acting skills, y'all. Tell me if this nigga real or not.
But they asked them if I had anything to do with the what's his name? Nolan, the Nolan Wells situation, because of the video of me mocking these idiots, saying those boys did it. And I guess I said, we did it, but clearly I meant we as in, these people, this skin tone people. And yeah, like somebody in the comments said, clearly these morons do not understand satire. So as you all know, I've been doxxed.
Okay, now he fucked up now. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, I see what's going on. Now he fucked up. He online. He been doxxed and shit. They playing with him now. Motherfuckers done found this nigga. He ain't got no sleep. Look at him. He look totally different days later. He been doxxed. They been online. Yeah, they done found his job. He played online too much. This is for you motherfuckers who been on the internet playing and shit, playing around. Yeah. This is for you motherfuckers who won't. Yeah, this is for you motherfuckers. Yeah. Now he fucked up. Yeah. Now he been crying and shit. Yeah, now he fucked up. Now his words have come back to haunt him, gang. Oh yeah, I'm loving this shit.
I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's pissed off at me.
Like the gas up, man. Like the gas up.
Now these idiots are wanting to get a judge involved because I'm a dangerous person. And now they want to, try and do something about custody because I'm too much of a danger to be around children. all because of a video, clearly satire. I don't even, I might have a little bit of a country accent, not much, but I was using a country accent in the video. But I mean, whatever. I'm not trying to apologize. I'm just showing the ridiculous of it, the ridiculousness of it. They had the FBI reach out and all this bullshit.
I can't do his cackle. At this point, I'd like to ask our crack indisputable team if they can locate.
Yeah, I don't know who this chick is, man. Salute to her, gang. Salute to her, man. Yeah. I just want to show her, you know what I mean? Some of this racist ass shit would be sitting online, because with this Nolan Wells case, I have seen a lot of racist ass shit online. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of racist ass shit online with this man. And a lot of y'all kept sending me the video of that white boy. And I was like, who the fuck is this goddamn white boy? Like, why do y'all want me to see him? And I finally looked at it and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is white? I mean, but the funny part about it is I believe him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He might have been joking like a mother, but I feel like it was some truth in them jokes somewhere, man. Talking about they meet up all the time and shit. That as far as putting us in basketball and football, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. But I do believe that it's called the HOA. You know what I mean? It's called the goddamn it's called the police. It's called your fucking neighbors. They ain't bullshit. Yeah. They ain't bullshitting. They ain't bullshit at all, my nigga. They do gather up and talk about us, man. I remember growing up, I looked like trouble and shit, especially like in my younger 20s and shit like that. I was just, anywhere I would live, man, they always want to know what's going on with you, man. Like, you know what I mean? What are you doing? Like, who are you, man? All the time, man. They always want to know who are you, man? Racist. Yeah, racist. Yeah. And they ain't just the white folks. That's the Mexicans too, nigga. What the Mexicans make it, man? Yeah, shout out to my essays. I fuck with y'all. I ain't, you know what I mean? But shit, the Mexicans be doing it. They don't like us either, goddammit. You know what I mean? I ain't saying all white people. I ain't saying all Mexicans. Y'all know what I mean? We ain't saying everybody. We ain't there. If it ain't that shoe don't fit, you ain't got to wear that shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to my essays. Shout out to the white folks. I ain't saying everybody. There's some good white people, good Mexicans out there. I ain't saying everybody. But there's some racist ass white folks and some racist ass Mexicans out there. Nigga, stop bullshitting. You feel me? Yeah. So that's why when it comes to the Nolan Wells case, people are, you know what I mean, looking around like, shit, what's going on, man? These were some brown kids that did this to a white boy, man. This should be all over the news in the worst way. Like, they'd be all the boys mug shots to be everywhere. Y'all be done cuffed their ass up. Y'all be done had the body cam put. Everything would be out. Y'all really be investigating the shit out these niggas. Y'all know their family background, their daddies, who them niggas is. They used to sell drugs. Nigga was a pimp. And shit. They bring up shit from the goddamn 90s and shit. They bring them niggas crying from the 90s and shit, early 2000s and shit. Yeah, they have all that shit laid out, man. So, yeah, we just want to see what's going on with this investigation, what happened to Nolan Wells. You know what I mean? If somebody killed him then, shit, the boy family want justice, man. Shout out to his mom and to his dad. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's people like, I got to keep 100 gang. Some people out there that it's people that feel like, man, go keep an eye on the parents. They already know the boy drowned. They just get this is a money grab. I've been hearing that in my inbox a lot too, gang. I read all the shit y'all sending me, gang. You know what I mean? I'm reading that shit. I mean, I would never show the messages, like show who say what. But yeah, I mean, but yeah. Some of y'all in this chat, and I kind of feel you niggas in this chat saying some shit that you didn't say to me in the inbox too, nigga. I'll put y'all ass on blast, nigga. There's a few of you niggas, I'm gonna say right now in the chat. Y'all know there's some niggas amongst y'all right now to be in my inbox talking like, nah, man, but then they come on this show and be, man, nah, man, somebody killed him, man. Oh, man. Yeah. I'll drop a bag. I'm gonna start, yeah. It's some phonies over here, nigga. I ought to put y'all ass on blast. It's some goddamn phonies amongst y'all. Yeah. Be in my inbox talking big shit. Come on, this bitch. I be looking like, what the nigga just say? Nigga, you just said. Nah. Fuck out of here, nigga. You were just saying. You just told me. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Smash that like button, gang. Southside Cooley said, point him out. Nah, I ain't gonna. Let me see. I see two right now. I'm gonna let them live. I just gave y'all a hint though. They in here. Smash it like, yeah, y'all can predict who you want to keep, but they in here. So yeah, they in here right now. Both of them. I see two of them. They in here. Yeah, they predict who you want. You know, just know they comment probably right above or under yours. They right by you. Right by you right now. Smash that like button, gang. Salute, they in here. They in here for sure. Smash that like button, gang. Look, motherfuckers accusing themselves. You talking about me? Yeah. Pay attention to the people who put eyes in the chat. Talking about me. Pay attention to the chat right now, close gang. They telling them themselves right now. If you look at the chat, they're telling them they just told themselves. Point them out. Just told on themselves, nigga. I ain't gotta say nothing. Hey, look at Rod Davis with the laughing remarks. Get that nigga Rod Davis on the timeout, matter of fact. Smash that like button, gang. Yeah. Get Rod Davis on the timeout, man. We broke a lot of shit down today, though, gang. We broke a lot of shit down today, man. Of course, we're gonna keep speaking on Nolan Wells, man. It's finna go up, gang. Yeah, it's finna go up the Nolan Wells situation. Trust me, something else finna happen, gang. We gonna pull up and we gonna go crazy, my nigga. Because something gonna happen and we gonna be like, here we go. We've been waiting on this shit. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, something is finna happen. We finna get closer to what happened to Nolan Wells. Every few days, there's some new shit to come out. So I'm telling you right now, gang, will a new character be unlocked? I don't know. Will charges get brought onto the white boy? I don't know. Will the autopsy reports come out, either Mississippi or, the private autopsy from Ben Crump? I don't know. But remember, it's still a lot of shit that got to happen, man. It's a lot of shit that has to happen for this thing to be put to rest. So, yeah, remember the Nolan Wells situation, man. This shit is really just now beginning. We just now really getting into this shit, man, when it comes to what really happened to Nolan Wells, because there's things that have to happen now. What's finna happen next is the celebration for Nolan Wells' life. They're going to celebrate that. They're going to bury the boy on Monday. You know what I mean? They're going to bury him on Monday. And I hope you get a chance to look at that, to see what that beautiful service is going to look like. But I want to know if the casket is going to be open or not. You know what I mean? I think they have a viewing. The viewing of the body is from 9 to 11, I want to say. I want to say call it a viewing, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be an open casket if I'm right. Am I wrong, gang? Let me know how funerals work. I ain't been in just a million of them. I've been in some funerals. But it says viewing from 9 to 11, and it says the funeral is at 11. Or a visitation or something. I don't know if usually people walk in, when people put flowers on the casket, they get to walk by, and I don't know. You know what I mean? They touch the casket and walk by. Do that mean they probably get to see the body? Like they have them in there dressed up and shit? Because if today is Friday, that means tomorrow is Saturday. You know what I mean? They got to be dressing the body up. The family had to get them a suit and all that. You know what I mean? They got to pick the clothes out. You know what I mean? So by now, the family should be, I think, dealing with the body, man. You know what I mean? The family should be dealing with the body, man. I remember when my homeboy dad died, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to one of my partners, man. My partner, my partner went and cut his dad hair, man. Ain't that some shit, man? I got a partner, man, who's told me the story about, his dad died not too long ago. His dad was like a dad to me. And that nigga told me the story about after his pops died, how he went and sat in there with his dad because my nigga cut hair. He cut, he know how to cut hair. And he would cut his dad hair. So when his dad died, that nigga went in there and sat with his dad one last time and cut his hair, fam. Oh, man, bro. Think about when that family get the body, like what they going through right now. These next few days will be hard than a motherfucker, fam. Yeah. These next few days will be hard than a motherfucker, man. Yeah, man. But we got to see what's going to go, what's going to happen, man. Yeah, we got to see. Remember, Ben Crump should be turning the phone over too, gang. Ben Crump should be turning the phone over. I want to say, I'm thinking to the FBI or to the Mississippi police, but Ocean Springs police, but Ben Crump is finna hand the phone over. Now, when he hand that goddamn phone over, we're going to see what's, you know what I mean? We're going to see what's going on. The family's had the phone. Like we said, they can't say the phone has been, you know what I mean? Goddamn, infected because it's a timeline, we believe, far as what we believe, you know what I mean? Far as what time people last saw Nolan to the time his family went looking, everybody started looking for him. Those are the hours you want to see. Was anything deleted, whether it was Snapchat, whether it was messages, whether a phone call was made from it, whether it was unlocked at a certain time, then locked again. That's what we want to see. So the family will be finally giving the phone over to law enforcement. Remember, they don't trust nobody. They were saying at first. They was like, hell no. So I'm guessing this phone will be handed up to the FBI 9 times out of 10. I'm thinking the FBI gonna walk off with Nolan's phone. So if something was deleted, if Snapchat was deleted, if the shit we saying happened with the phone, if the boys even got into the phone, like I said, there's no real proof that the boys actually got into the phone. But if they did get into the phone, then that shit it'll be out soon. Yeah. There's no evidence right now that they got into the phone besides what Mama is saying. She's saying she believes something is missing, but there's still no solid evidence that says they got into the phone. So, you know what I mean? If they hand that bitch over, that's the evidence we should be waiting on this coming up week, gang. Phone evidence. We should be getting probably some more boat data. We should be hearing hopefully from some more people that was on Horn Island. Hopefully some people come forward and start talking. And even if they don't know what happened in Nolan, they just give us some ideas of what the atmosphere was like. Was it a lot of alcohol and drugs and what was kind of going? Just tell us what just take us there, kind of put us on Horn Island. We looking for a lot of different shit this week coming up, man. We looking for the autopsies, maybe Mississippi, maybe Ben Crump. There's a lot of shit we still waiting on, gang. So the Nolan Wells situation is just now starting. I'm talking about like it's just now beginning. It's just now because it's hopefully it's finna go into a criminal investigation. It is, so it's just now finna crank up, gang. So it's gonna be a lot of shit to break down. Gang. I can feel it. I can feel by the time we come back on Monday. By the time that funeral happening, but that Tuesday, Wednesday, man, it's gonna be a lot of shit going on. It's gonna be a lot of shit going on, man. Either way, man, it's Friday night, man. We getting blowed, man. We talked about Mo 3 earlier, man. Rest in peace to Mo 3. I was in court today, gang. I tried to get a sound bite from Yella Beezy. He didn't say shit to me, man. Nigga finna go to prison and look like, man, Toby Shook is a horrible attorney for a young nigga. You know what I mean? This is a hip hop case. This is a case about, what's going on in these Dallas streets back in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. You know what I mean? This ain't, Toby Shook don't know what the fuck is going on. Yella Beezy attorney is an old white man. He's not going to be able to keep up with the prosecution. I'm telling you that right now. Shout out to the prosecution, man. I told him, I said, man, you doing your shit, fam. You know what I mean? I looked at it. He was in there cooking. Yeah, the prosecution was in there cooking. And it's not looking good for Marquise Conway, man. It looked like one of your partners going to take the stand on you. What is Keywan White gonna do? Who knows, man? He liked me. He loved men. He's going to prison. I mean, shit. I mean, I know. I'm just saying, Keywan White, the nigga who they say killed Mo 3. You know what I mean? That nigga don't care about going to prison. I mean, he's already in jail now. I think something tells me he's loving it.
Gay! Gay! Gay!
Smash that like button, gang. Smash that like button, man. Trap Boy Freddy got married, man. Shout out to Trap Boy Freddy, man. Salute the Trap Boy. He got married and shit, man. Yeah, salute to that nigga, man. He got married. You know what I mean? But I heard in court today that, hey, murder don't got no statutes of limitation, man. Trap Boy Freddy can still be locked up. It came out of Eric Barnes' mouth, y'all, the head detective over this case who's been investigating this shit for years. Investigating while Mo 3 was even still alive. He had his eye on these two groups. So he's, you know what I mean? He's saying that Trap Boy Freddy is a co-conspirator. You know what I mean? Only on paper, though. And Toby should question that. But either way, he let it be known that, man, hey, you never know what might happen, man. Yella Beezy could get locked up. You know what I mean? And I was saying I didn't think Yella would get locked up. I mean, Trap would get locked up only because, they got so many niggas locked up. They finally ready to go to trial. It's been 6 years. I'm like, if they was going to lock somebody else up, people were saying Trap or Earl Spence or somebody, somebody else is going to be somebody else's money that was in play. Well, it sounds like they saying Trap Boy Freddy had a couple dollars involved in this shit too. And they also talking about 2 meetings that Yella Beezy took with them GRC niggas paying money for the murder of Mo 3. They saying they got evidence of this shit, man. So yeah, the Mo 3 trial go down August 24th, man. It's going down, gang. Rest in peace to Mo 3. August 24th, man, we're gonna be in the building, gang. I'll be back at the courthouse, I want to say soon, because next week sometime too. I think it's some more hearings. So I'll be there checking shit out, man, ducking my head out the courtroom, man. Checking in with y'all on a little quick live, do a little 10, 15-minute lives outside real quick, man. Y'all fuck with them. Go check me out. Put a live outside the courtroom today. Outside the courtroom out there at Lou Sterrett in Dallas. Go check out my videos, man. I put the video. It was a live stream I did earlier, man. Go watch the live I did before this one if you ain't watched it yet, gang. Go like it, all that shit, man. But either way, salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Yeah, salute to everybody in the goddamn building, man. Hey, man, I see the chat. See what y'all saying, man. Hey, who knows, man? This shit is in God's hands. You know what I mean? Like, far as how this shit gonna play out, man. You know what I mean? And then again, I'm not even gonna say that because God don't send niggas to prison. You know what I mean? So yeah, this shit is in the hands of the earth. Yeah, this shit's in the hands of the people, man. Yeah, that's really what it is, man. You can't put God in this, man. This is in the hands of the people, man. Whatever they say is how shit gonna go. Whatever that jury hear and see, and what they gonna hear is that goddamn music. They gonna hear them records, man. The records will be submitted into evidence. I'm telling you that right now. The trial is starting today. They was having a motion because the defense team, Yella team, is trying to get the music thrown out. But I don't think Toby Shook did a good job at all, man. I finally got a chance to lay my eyes on that boy in person. I had never seen him like in person do this shit. I finally got a chance to see Toby Shook at work, and I wasn't impressed. At first, I was telling you, I'm like, nah, Toby Shook gonna get in there hell and shit. But just looking at him today, I was like, nah, he just outdated, especially when it comes to this case. So he just outdated. What I thought he was gonna be able to do, now I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna be able to do that. He don't even know what the fuck is going on. You know, I gotta feel, you know what the fuck is going on. He ain't gonna be, all that shit I say he's gonna do the bodega and so, you know, I mean, anybody put him in a stand, he was gonna have his way with him, and as long as he can discredit some niggas, he don't even know what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, throw that theory out the window, man. Long live Mo3, man. Salute everybody in the goddamn building, man. We'll be back, gang. Who knows? We might be back tomorrow night, man. Who knows, fam? I'm feeling. Yeah, y'all like, don't, yeah, look, throw a cap in the chat. I think I'm capping. We might be back tomorrow night. Put caps in the chat. You think I'm capping? Put it, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about put caps in the chat. We might be back tomorrow night. I want to see. Whoever think I'm lying right now. If you think I'm not keeping it 100, put a goddamn cap in the chat right now. If you think I'm lying, we might be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is a goddamn Saturday, nigga. Fuck you niggas mean. Put caps in the chat. You think I'm lying? I ain't coming back to Saturday night. He not gonna do a Saturday night live. He would never. He would never. Yeah. The real Stephanie G keeps spelling out cap. Okay, I get it. You supposed to be down with me, gang. It is. Damn, True Virgo. God damn, gang. God damn, man. Somebody say get your rest. No time for rest, man. I haven't got that much sleep, gang. I'm running off. I think I'm running off maybe like 4 hours of sleep. But yeah. We've been going crazy, man. Y'all been in this bitch. Y'all been smashing that like button. Nigga, yeah, it's been 2,000 or better of y'all the last 6-7 the last week. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of new people over here too, man. Shout out to all the latest, all the new subscribers, everybody. Yeah, shout out to all the new subscribers over here, man. It's a lot of new people over here too, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all know we rock out every night. I'm just a real nigga, man. I'm the realest nigga online. We don't lie over here. We don't make up shit. We don't do none of that. We break down what's going on. We talk about what's really happening in these stories, and I put it in the hands of the people. I want to hear the opinion of the people. I want to hear from y'all. I'm gonna break it all down. We're gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna mix it all up. That I want to hear from y'all. To me, the people matter. The people that watch the shows, the people in the chat, y'all matter. So I want to read them chats. I want to let y'all talk, let y'all dialogue, let y'all argue, fight, debate. That's what we do over here, gang, because we don't break the news. We just break the news down. It's your boy, Justin_Gang. Till next time, man. Enjoy your Friday night here, man. In Texas, in Dallas, it's goddamn Saturday morning. Yeah, in Dallas, it's already Saturday, man. It's 12 a.m., man. Salute everybody in the building, gang. I'm gone, man. I'm finna keep smoking this gas, though, yeah. But I am gonna get some rest, gang. But who knows? Who knows? We might be back. Y'all know for a fact we here on Sunday. But who knows? We might pull up on Saturday. Who knows? Y'all I see a lot of caps in the chat, but who knows? Either way, salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Till next time, I'm gone, gang. R.I.P. Mo3, I'm gone, gang. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells, man. I'm gone, gang.
To the whole gang, man. To the whole gang. I'll see y'all later, man. Yeah, it's your boy Justin _. We don't break the news. We just break the news down.
It's most definitely Scope Gang, a no gang, a don't bang. Hey, we're gonna stay real over here, man. Big Scope Gang. Salute to everybody that watched this video. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do live streams all the time.
It's Scope Gang, a no gang, a don't bang. Salute to everybody. Hold on.
I want to say all this real quick, y'all. Go, hey, gang, come on, man. Just go at Big Cartel, y'all. Go to the website, gang. I got everything in every color, gang. We got everything in every single color, gang. Go show me some love. I think you did. Hey, breaking your gas down, man, on a Scope Gang trade. You might not be gang, yeah, y'all niggas tell me y'all big smoke in the chat, y'all big blowing and shit. But why ain't you got your trade yet, nigga? Why ain't you niggas got your trade yet?